Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mythical Rollers, Twitch channel for D&D and a bunch of people from all the world gathering together to play D&D. Today is our first session for Rime of the Frostmaiden, a horror set in the frozen Arctic north of Icewind Dale. This module was recently released on Tuesday, so we're kind of excited to get into a brand new module. First of all, a couple of announcements real quick. We use Roll20 for the maps. There are also some maps that I import and make from Arkenforge. And then we have sounds from Sirenscape. And then our character sheets are from D&D Beyond, where everything's just handy dandy. It's really just super cool and awesome. And most of the tokens that you will be seeing that aren't part of the Rime module are from 2-Minute Tabletop. They have a very quick, easy Chobi style token creation tool. So yeah, we've got all that. And that's it for me. We're gonna go ahead and just jump into tonight's game with this motley crew of people who have joined together on the ship, the Kraken Spear, which has probably about 4 days ago at this point, left from the port of Luskan, headed towards Icewind Dale proper. And that's where we will start. Go. So you guys have probably been 3 or 4 days on here on this ship. Trudging through cold waters. You know, the weather is not the most warmest and glamorous that you could ever imagine. You know, there is ice that has built up on the sails. So every now and then, you know, they'll pump out the oars, and you know, as part of your fare for being on the boat, you help out when and where you can, kind of if you can, kind of situation. Whether that's, you know, somebody has to jump off to secure a rigging and you're on an oar, or you know, trying to keep ice from solidifying on different things. So the captain would have had odd jobs for you. Captain Whiskey is who is in charge of the Kraken Spear, and he's kind of been the go-to, as the crew itself, not the most talkative bunch. They're, you know, that in the cold, energy has to be saved and used when needed, and this particular trek, it's colder than normal. But for the past couple of years, anyway, Icewind Dale has been colder than normal. So you guys have, you know, you're on the ship. What would you like to do? You currently don't have any tasks assigned to you.
Okay. I'm assuming that we're all on deck, just up top.
Just
Is that correct?
up. Yeah.
Not if there's a place to shower, because that's what I will be at. If there is one.
Shower on a ship?
Yes, if there is one.
What
Bath.
is a
I
shower?
guess. A tub of sanitized water heated fairly, you know, hot. Is there that?
I'm gonna
No.
go. I'm gonna try to find Captain Whiskey.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hail him real quick and say, Captain, how much longer on the ship?
Well, you're like a good 40, 50 feet away. Are you gonna just shout, or?
I'll go. I'll walk. I'll approach him.
All right. Move your token.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I'll just approach him. Go up to this guy
hey
here.
there, how you doing today?
Doing quite nice, Captain.
Go
ahead.
What was you saying, sir?
I was asking you how much longer on the ship here.
reckon as long as the weather holds, it should not be but a day or two.
I'm gonna look up and kind of see. Is it cloudy?
Yes.
Okay.
It is cloudy. It is foggy, but not like... It's like distance fog, not like thick, heavy in it. It's a very light fog. So, you probably have maybe 100-ish yards where, as long as you're not running into a fucking glacier, you've got, just enough time to be able to steer around different things. So
Okay.
you guys aren't going super fast. There's no, the wind is against you, so the sail is furled. It's up. It's put away.
Okay.
And there's every so often, people make rounds with, there's a couple of them that have some sort of fire magic that they can use to get rid of the ice around different things. Sometimes they just hold like a stone for a good 2-3 minutes to warm the stone up and put that into like a hot bucket of water or something, and then use that, because that sometimes will go further to melt the ice that's around. But otherwise, like, it's cold, it's windy. There's about 100 yards that is visible. It's foggy. Ice is built up. It is definitely not the most pleasant of experiences, but you all have your reasons for coming north, and have the necessary clothing for basic cold survival.
Okay. And then just looking around, is it just open sea at this point?
From what you can see, give me a perception check.
Okay. Got a 14 on that.
I mean, there's some small pockets of ice that are just in the water, just as you go by, but there's nothing that's been really big and alarming. There's been some that, as far as like the peak, may have been like 3 feet wide, so you can only imagine what underwater would have been, how big that would have been. And they steer around those things, giving even those what it looks like small sections of ice a wide berth as they keep going. During this trek, there's been some orcas that have popped up and before coming back down. You've seen a couple of different whales. But yeah, I mean, other than nothing looks too dangerous just yet.
Okay.
As far
just
as your trained nautical eye can tell.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'll just go up to the side of the boat and await for just a moment there.
You want to explain your character for the Mythical Roller fans?
Yeah, sure. So I'm playing a level 1. His name is Halnafane Alara, and he is a ranger. He looks, as you would imagine a ranger would look. He has kind of untamed hair, kind of with a headband underneath, a bit of like some bang action going on, a little rough, and it's altered in color. His ears are present. A hood kind of drapes off to the back of him, wearing kind of a basic leather armor, and with maybe some like dark sage green accents. And then of course his face has a series of tattoos that are light blue in hue.
Nice.
Yes.
Wild Post Malone.
I like that. Okay.
Is anybody else doing anything?
Yeah. Thynar is going around basically just giving guidance to any of the workers as they try to clear the island or in any of their other tasks on the boat.
Okay.
Ship.
Yeah, okay.
How far is the boat from the water? Like from the top of the deck to the water, how far
Oh,
is it?
I understand now. I apologize. It's a shallow tub. Like it's not. It's a cargo hold that you guys are on. It's not a speed runner. So it is fat wide and shallow. So it's only maybe 2 or 3 feet.
So can I
Mm.
dangle my feet off the edge and like dip my toes in water? 'Cause that's what I would be doing if I could do that.
Um, yeah, you could definitely do that.
Yeah, I'm just scoping everyone out, just looking to see if there's any interesting things that are happening or any interesting words that are being
Okay.
said.
Um, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck, it's that bullshit.
That's cold water.
Yeah. Pretty dang cold.
I'm trying to get back to my character sheet.
And while he's doing that, Thydar, if you want to explain what your character is to the audience.
Yeah, absolutely. So Thynar is a dwarf. He's a dwarf cleric. He has pretty dark red hair and a big dark beard. He's wearing what looks like silver and brass armor, or at least silver and brass colored armor, with a round shield slung across his back, as well as a crossbow. His clothes underneath are kind of like a faded blue, and he also wears a deep blue traveler's cloak with the hood currently down. His hair itself is like shoulder length and is swept back behind his ears. Generally, just kind of smiling and doing his best to help everyone.
Well, that's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Arklai or Arklee?
Arklai.
Arklai, with your con save of 20, that water is extremely fucking cold.
I yanked them feet right back up in there.
And any longer, and you would have had the potential for frostbite on your toes.
Ooh.
I put my feet in my mouth to warm them back up.
And
One by one, not both.
Arklai, if you would like to explain to the audience what you look like and what you are.
Arklai is it's thick. It's on the semi-thick side, like specifically in the calves. But like Arklai's skin is blue. From a distance, you wouldn't be able to tell if that's a male or female figure. And even up close, it's almost quite ambiguous. But it's deep blue skin, a lot like that creature from Hellboy. Very aquatic-like. The only
Okay.
fish-like thing that will throw you off is the eyes. But I'm dressed in just black robes, and you think I'm wearing something underneath like armor. I am. It looks a little weird, makes me look chunky, but it's sleek black robes, and I always look moist. Literally.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
That's pretty
that
cool.
Sounds real good. And then, Kappa, what are you doing?
Well, Kappa is assisting with the flame distribution of heat amongst people. When he's not doing that, he's sitting there just grounding up some herbs, spices, and nuts for future cooking endeavors. Kappa is visually a turtle. However, he has an identity crisis. He believes he is of the lizard folk, per his backstory. So he's got a makeshift fin on his head, on his shell. He, aside from most turtles being herbivores, he enjoys meat. So kind of odd there. Other than that, he wholeheartedly thinks he is a lizard. Other than that, you see him pretty much very nature. Yes, he walks around with a staff. There's a few mushrooms growing on his shell. Bag of herbs. Kind of always nibbling on something, a little on the fat side. So,
How are the
yeah, that's
mushrooms
what he
doing
does.
in the cold?
Not so well. They're kind of on the
Shriveled
shriveled
mushrooms.
end. Yeah, they're a little on the dried end.
How's
So
the turtle
got to
itself doing in the cold?
Well, you know,
he's
Would it be
doing.
worse for a turtle or a lizard? Because either way, it's bad for you.
listen, listen. He's got plenty of insulation. It's fine.
Yeah.
Thick.
I'm gonna
So
go up next to Arkley and say I would not advise you putting your feet in the water, my friend.
I know. I just miss the water.
It's
This
dangerous
water
here.
is doesn't
well,
seem very very comfortable.
It is not at all. Lost many men around water, breaking through ice, give you frostbite in minutes, seconds even.
Mm, I'm not going to like it here then. I'm accustomed to taking a dip in.
I'll kind of give a semi bow and then step aside and just kind of stare off into the distance there.
Yeah. All right.
My feet
Uh,
were occasionally in my mouth through that whole transaction.
I mean,
I was warming my
you
toes.
know, weird, but whatever. Fenris, if you want to explain what you are and what you look like to everybody.
Yes, I am a Eladrin elf. I have very dark armor, mostly black, a little bit of red. Let me check my height real quick. 5'10", and silver hair, silver eyes, and just kind of sitting in the back, brooding.
Brooding.
Brooding, huh? All right. So you guys have, and since Fenris, I don't know if you were watching Twitch or not, but you guys have left Luskan and joined onto a cargo carrier called the Kraken Spear, and you've been on the water for about 4 days. Um, the water is cold. There are different size icebergs that are around, and even ones that are only visible of 3 feet above the water. The captain is very cautious and gives even those a wide berth. There's kind of a light fog, and right now visibility is only about 100 yards or so. And so you guys kind of have a little bit of time to yourselves, as you're just on a ship.
Are there any hatches to down below? Any stairways that goes into the ship itself, or is this just the
Yeah,
deck?
no, there's everything is below deck as far as like sleeping quarters and whatever cargo they are carrying.
Okay. And throughout our journey, did we have any known? Do we know what they were carrying at all, or what we were doing on the boat? I'm assuming since we were working around, kind of, do we have catch any sight of what we were actually
I
shipping?
mean, most of it just appears to be some sort of general goods. Like there's some, because it's so hard to get anything in Icewind Dale, that isn't like a frozen version of an owlbear or something. They need different spices, different things like that as far as making their food a little bit more palatable.
Okay.
Ale is always a huge thing to lug around and through to them, just because the nature of what has happened up there in the past 2 years. Vegetation has just to the point of death.
Mm.
Now further south, towards more of like the spine of the world, those mountains, There is a foresty area there, so there is some woods to be had. But even something like that is a trek. That's like, you plan that on a 10-day journey. You're going up, you're sawing logs what you can, you're chucking them into the river to go further down river, maybe even as far as to the 10 towns themselves somewhere.
Mm.
And you're making your trip back. You're planning for that. Like that's not just something you just go out and do. Like you plan that out, you plot where you're going, and you have supplies for that. So most of these things, are different spices. There's probably a few casks of ale, which isn't going to go bad because they're surrounded by super fucking cold water anyway. So that's kind of refrigerated in a way. And other different goods like that they're just not going to have readily available. There might be some ropes, some raw materials as far as iron and things go. Because
So, like,
while there
over
are
the-
mines up there's not a whole lot.
Over
Okay.
the trip, so it seems like general merchant kind of goods.
Yeah, I mean exactly. It's what the 10 towns have had it rough again
Yeah.
since the Frostmaiden. Every day or every night, just at dusk, the Frostmaiden comes out, spreads her magic out, creating this constant frozen tundra before disappearing into wherever it is that she goes.
Mm.
And so this lasts until she does it again the next day. So every day for 2 years, this constant terrible ice storm. So, there's just not a lot of things available anymore. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
So she's not looked at as like a deity that's just pissed off. She's just a very powerful caster that keeps the environment in this condition.
The Frostmaiden is a deity who is pissed off, yes. Yeah.
Oh. You would think she would just cast whatever godly magic of hers once and would kind of stay like that. When you said cast it every day, I was thinking she's just a really powerful ass druid with a grudge.
I mean, gods aren't infinite in their energy. And gods can die.
Damn right.
Okay.
They die a lot in Norse and Celtic mythology. Is that the type of setting? Because we got a character named Fenris, so
I almost went Fenrir too.
No relation.
a lot of those gods
No
tend to kill each
relation,
other
he
a
says.
lot.
No relation.
No relation.
Man, we
'Cause
might
how many
have to
times
get
did
some,
Zeus been
some
struck
werewolves up in here.
Uh-oh.
Right?
Does the captain seem like an honest captain, or does this seem like it could have some other dealings kind of thing? Like over the past couple days of observing.
You know what? Give me a insight check with advantage since you're doing it over a couple of days. Kind of talking him
Nice.
up and trying to get a read on the old Capitan. Well, I mean, you roll twice anyway. Look at you.
Fair enough.
Nice. Good thing too.
So with the 22, I mean, he is a ship captain, and like most ship captains, there is always something extra on board.
Okay.
However, what he has on board that is legit. Like that's
Okay.
really going to the 10 towns, like that kind of stuff. But there has been some things in, that, in his quarters that he keeps locked away that he just goes, that's for a private customer.
Okay. But nothing worse than that, it seems like.
Nothing, I mean, nothing like, burn the ship down for just yet.
Okay.
And he's treating the crew fairly well. He's not like whipping them or anything like that. Correct?
The crew themselves are already kind of meek enough. So you don't know if maybe things have happened in the past that that makes them that way. But I mean, the crew in general doesn't really talk to any of you. They do their jobs, they try to be as quick and efficient as they can, do what they need to do, and when their shift is done, they go right back downstairs to where It's slightly warmer.
Is my helping and guidance making them any happier? Meh.
It's, you know, in a way, it is, because you're allowing them to get their job done sooner, which means
Okay.
they can go back downstairs sooner. So it's been one of those things, like the first time you did it that kind of shrugged you off a little bit, and then after you've done it for a few days, they just kind of look at you, give you just a brief nod before then they do what they need to do. And sometimes it seems to help, sometimes it doesn't.
Okay.
But you know, more often than not, it's a benefit.
Perfect.
Is there anything else that you guys would like to do? Otherwise, I'll speed this up a little bit.
I'm good. I'm just being contemplative on the side of the ship, really looking over the horizon on the, I don't know my ship terms. I'm gonna say starboard, but I'm probably wrong. And I'm just glancing over the railing there, just enjoying the sea, or trying to enjoy what I can without the cold bothering me too much.
I'll just keep
Alright.
helping people out.
Sure.
I
So
keep contemplating going overboard because I really want to get back to the water.
listen, you can, and just roll up a new character.
Yep.
Wait, instantaneous death? Really though?
No,
I
it
told
won't be
you.
listen, it's not instantaneous. You jump in, you freeze, muscles lock, we start doing drowning rules. It's not instantaneous, and then the killer whale eats you.
Wait, I can breathe underwater though.
Freezing cold.
I'll
Not
freeze
if
to
you-
death, but I won't
Not
drown.
if you can't move. The gills, if you can't move water past the gills, you're drowning.
I mean, if you're frozen, you're kind of dead.
You said I had gills.
I did.
I have
Well,
extra orifices underneath my armpits.
oh
Frozen fish
dear.
man.
So a couple of hours goes by, and Captain Whiskey calls out, "All right, you lots, get out the oars. I'm seeing some ice further ahead." And
Okay, I'll-
where there were only like where there were only 4 oars out just to maintain speed. Now 2 more sets goes out, so there's now 8 oars total out, 4 on each side. And I will move some people around, which is what this is representative of.
Okay, cool.
If there's a open oar spot, Halnafane, if just to warm his arms up, would join in and help with the rowing, if that's a possibility.
Same here.
Yeah, you guys can sit kind of where like how Thanar is just south of one guy. Like the guys are on the edges. So if you guys want to be further out to give just that little bit more leverage on different places, those that want to help, you definitely can. Just move your token to where you want to go.
Perfect.
I'm just gonna sit in the back and watch.
All right. So you're helping. We're gonna move you to like here and here.
Oh,
That'll
or
put you
right
kinda
here.
like put you kind of. So
You
we'll
want me to
you
move
to
here
like
too?
there.
I'll
Yep.
definitely help too.
Okay. And
Are we missing someone? Or do I just
Yeah,
need to zoom out?
Fenris doesn't have it open up.
Fenris is in the far, far, far back.
I see you.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Being an edgy boy.
Kappa, are you gonna help? Or you just gonna
Yeah.
chill?
So, oh,
I'm gonna help with warming duties.
Okay. Well, there's
If
no
people need it.
warming going on right now. Right now, it's all hands to the oars.
Right.
He's like, I didn't want to do
I
that.
mean, you
but
don't
okay.
have to, but okay. So you are okay. So there is a guy in the back who does seem to have some kind of a drum mechanism. The tanned hide that goes over for the actual the drum itself is a weird blue colored hide, and then what he's hitting it with are these very, very bright white bones, and he's going boom, 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 and that's where you get. Woof, 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 woof. You guys are rowing, keeping within tune, and the captain is barking orders, and the ship banks off to, I don't know nautical terms either, banks off to the left as it's trying to get away from icicles.
Mere icicles.
Massive icicles.
Get out of the way!
Oh man, just these tiny little icicles. It's
Yeah.
canon now.
Can't
It's
hit
canon.
those.
Whatever. These tiny little icicles in the sea, and they're getting bigger, and the fog is getting thicker, so vision is getting less and less, and the drum starts actually slowing down. Thum, 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 thum. And the guys in the front, they pull out these really long poles, and they're one at a time running from side to side, pushing on the pole, pushing the boat away from the icicles as much as possible before they're running back to the other side, pushing away as much as possible. For everybody who's helping, I need a athletics check.
Athletics.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, group. We're having
Can
a
do
group
that.
skill check. Everybody who's helping, roll some athletics.
Got 21 on mine. Oh, nice, Lana.
Ooh, yeah.
21.
Oh, yeah.
Look at all
Oh,
the
yeah.
21.
21,
This
15,
boy's
21,
strong.
21. Damn. Right,
Oh, yeah.
right. That's
We
right.
lift that fucker in the air.
Without any issues, you guys are in sync with the rest of them. As though some sort of like sixth, or for some of you, seventh sense has told you now's not the time to fuck up. Like this is some serious shit. Some of you probably can't swim. Freezing to death is a terrible way to go, and
Yeah.
so just as one cohesive unit, just working together. So the ship successfully gets through one of them, but then you hear
Ooh.
as
Uh-oh.
as one of the guys in the front goes and rings an alarm bell, ding 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 ding, and then everybody puts their oars in and is going against what they've been doing, pulling hard back to slow things down.
Throwing that shit in reverse.
Uh-oh.
As
Backing
these
up.
two giant monstrosity glaciers are in your way.
My God.
You guys can zoom out now to see the rest of the map. It's a wee bit scary. And just the two guys in front are running, they both have a pole. They're using some different brackets and things. The captain is running up to try to help. You would still be here helping reduce.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep.
This guy has given up on that, so there's 4 people in front with these poles just pushing against, trying to slow everything down. The rest of you pulling back. I need another athletics check for the group.
Oh boy.
We're an athletic bunch. Let's do it.
11.
Oh, my God. A 5.
Sayar with. How did you have one
No,
roll and then a
geez.
second roll afterwards?
It's just automatically rolling. I'm so sorry.
That's crazy.
I
It's
think I
11.
rolled a natural 1.
Oh, 2 ones? Oh,
Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just looking
That's
around
not
like,
good.
16.
The fuck is
one
wrong?
and
I got
one.
tired. I'm not used to rowing.
I should have given myself guidance. I forgot. Oh, I'm terrible.
So you wouldn't have had time to guide yourself anyway.
Yeah, fair enough.
So the ship actually goes up onto the ice, and you do hear a crunching sound
God damn it.
of what might have been some wood breaking.
Oh.
I'm white knuckle at that oar right now.
Yeah.
and you guys are stuck on this iceberg.
Okay.
The impact actually kind of jostles you all a little bit. Some of you fall forward. Those of you who rolled the net ones, you guys fall forward, hitting your head on something. Not really enough to you're hard-headed. It's fine.
Got
But
that
that
whiplash.
that was a rough landing. At this point, Captain Whiskey is that's the wrong screen. Captain Whiskey is coming up and over.
Does he smell like whiskey, by the way?
You're not near him to smell him. All right, men. It looks like we have a little bit of a problem. The car. I can see into the cargo hold, but
Oh.
Oh wow.
luckily the ice appears to be holding us. Oh, dearest me. Okay. So, couple of you lads, get your shite together. We got repairs to make. The rest of you, we gotta break up this ice, get the gunpowder out. We gotta make us a path through.
Ooh.
You lads, all you newbies, help the crew that's on the ice. You're useless to me fixing the ship anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do
Yeah, I'm
just that
running
on step 2. Yeah.
Is there a safe path onto the ice? Or are we
They
just-
will throw a plank over to the side.
Okay.
And
Which
here's my drawing tool. Boom. Right. There we go.
I slither up the
Oh,
plank
that's a
over
rectangle.
the
I don't want
ice.
a rectangle. I just want like a line. Just draw. Yeah, there.
Okay.
Loop, 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 loop.
As soon as I touch ground over there, Adam, I'm looking around to see if I can find any footprints or anything like that, or is it just pure ice?
Make a
So has there anybody-
survival check. You know what? Yeah, with advantage, you fucking Arctic cheaters.
That's right.
nice.
Come on, you could do better than a dirty 20.
Well, I got a 20 on, yeah, that's-
Advantage.
and then I got an 11 on my second. I don't know why it didn't.
Oh, the 11 hasn't. Okay.
Didn't show that one.
Yeah, it's good. So with a 20, there's not footprints, but there is a weird like scooting motion. Like something scoots around on
Okay.
on the ice itself. And then I don't want the drawings anymore. And then these
It's a
guys
snail.
are
I'll just-
jumping down.
I'll be watching what Hal's doing, trying to figure out what he's looking at.
These guys are helping.
I'm kind of sifting through the snow, just kind of like trying to follow that path with my eyes, just kind of taking note of it, but not saying much at this point.
You hear one of them go, "Oh crap, Captain, this is gonna be a minute. We broke the main thingamabob right here. The what's-a-madoozits together. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
you know, the ship part.
Oh,
not
They're
the
so sailors.
what's-a-madoozits. How long is that gonna take to fix? Well, luckily we got enough tar to patch this up. We have enough nails. We can cut a few planks out, and between the nail and the tar, we might be able to make it back. We might have to be doing some bailing for a while. And the captain goes, "Well, we've done bailing before. It's no big deal." Ugh. And he kind of looks around. "Well, what are you all waiting for? Make sure this bloody ice thing isn't a trap and we're gonna die. You lots, where's that gunpowder?" And so these guys are coming down.
what are we using the gunpowder for?
Blowing up the ice, I'd
We're
imagine.
gonna have to make a path through the ice.
And
Cool.
once the ice breaks, we'll be back on the water, but not before we fix the ship, right?
Well, of course we're going to fix the ship first. Right, we're gonna fix the ship first. Yes, we're gonna fix the ship first.
Okay.
I'll just kind of like over my shoulder tell the captain, I would not advise us to be here long, Captain.
Why? You little cold! I'm
saying some
freezing my
things that-
knickers off!
Yeah, at this point, you realize that to my other teammates here that Hal is he's sort of a little bit more. Even though it's super cold out, he's a little bit more accustomed to it than normal. You don't see him doing any kind of like death chills. He's not rubbing his shoulders. He's very calm in it and just and collected. It seems in the Arctic.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's very nice for our guy. It's just that the water itself is kind of hurtful.
Yeah.
Bundled up. I got my hood up now over my helmet.
I'll point out the scooting things that I saw in the snow to the captain and saying, "This is why, Captain, we are. This does not seem that we're the only ones here."
Ah, crap! That's not good! Hey! Gapper! Get down here!
Kappa's in the middle of the boat.
Is that the
So
sound of feet going through snow?
that is the sound of feet going through snow, yeah.
It's orgasmic. I love it.
Sorry, I
Do
was
these
kinda eating.
do these glaciers end like with invisible range at all, or is it just like they extend past as long as we can see?
So in the original map, they do end.
Oh,
Unfortunately, Roll20 allows only 10 megabytes for upload, so I had
Okay.
to cut the map in half. They are about 150 feet-ish that you can kind of tell wide. Again, foggy, so it could be more.
Yeah.
It could
Okay.
be less. You know, depth perception's not 100% right now. But you know, is this my pointer? Yeah. Like this, you know, this crack here, where they started to kind of join and meet. It's
That's where
at
they're-
some places they're not. It's not very wide. At some places, it obviously is.
do I think I could assist with the fixing of the ship at all with my mending cantrip?
So it's
Is there any
two.
small
It's
breaks?
two. So the pieces that are small breaks, they're having to replace that whole board.
Yeah.
So they're not just doing a quick band-aid job. It sounds like the other guy actually knows what the hell he's talking about and doing. He just
Okay.
calls it real weird shit because the guy who's the captain doesn't really know what the hell he's talking about.
Okay.
So they're taking that out and they're going from bow rib to bow rib, and they're putting in a new board. And some of them are getting those heat rocks in order to help bend the board because it's it's cold as shit.
Mhm.
So they're trying to bend it as much as they can, and then hammer it in, put a coat of tar on, warm it, let the cold air hit, warm it, let the cold air hit, and they're doing that like one board at a time on the outside, and
Fair
before
enough.
they go back to the inside. So the break wasn't too terrible bad. The main rib in the front going up was fine. There's just a little bit of nick damage done to it, so they're just going to throw some tar on that. And it was mostly the front left side that took a brunt. So they're only maybe replacing 4, maybe 5 boards total. So, it shouldn't take them too terribly long.
Okay.
And does it look like this ice that we're standing on, like at least in the immediate vicinity, is just it's just really really thick and it's not going to break at any point? I'll tap my toe on the ice just to see if it seems solid.
It appears to be, pretty good.
Okay.
You don't get the sense like there's a fragile spot, at least not where you currently are.
Okay. So I'm just scanning the ice and just making sure these workers are going to be protected from the unknown outside.
Okay. So the other group of of guys. They're starting to set up different barrels of gunpowder, and one of them actually looks over at Thynar. He goes, "Hey,
Aye.
you did help Thing. Can you help?"
Sure. What do you need help with?
More boom stuff.
Or the boom stuff? Is that back on the boat?
Yes.
Alright, is there an area in particular that it's stored?
You'll smell it.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'll give him a little strange look, like, is he all there? And then I'll turn and go towards the ship.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing? You're just all standing right here, clustered together.
I'm a little further from the group. I'm just kind of trying to scout out the horizon, like I said, but just a little further from the group, making sure that they're good there.
All right.
I
Kappa?
honestly thought we were going out into the glacier. I thought we were exploring, so I thought we were like all the way up here by now.
You mean you didn't move your token, so I'm assuming you're just there, standing.
Out in
So
the
yeah,
middle.
if you want to be exploring, yeah, go on.
Yeah, I'm
Fenrir?
just looking to see if like there's spare change on the ground, stuff like that,
Spare change in the Arctic.
or like
Be
a
on the
weapon or
other side,
two,
taking
a
a look at
gold piece.
Okay.
See if anyone died out here. See if you can't like loot the body. Looking for
Um,
threats. Literally looking for threats because it's misty.
I'm
Fin-
watching that scooch. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Finra and Halnafane. Go ahead and give me active perception checks. Excuse me, please.
Oh my god, what are these rolls? Holy shit. Alright, I got a 6 on that.
Thynar, you go below deck and just kind of going towards just past the sleeping quarters. Then the smell of like a sulfuric kind of smell hits you, and there's probably about maybe 6 or 7 of the pony kegs of gunpowder there, plus 2 large barrels of it.
Okay.
You probably can't carry a large barrel, but you might be able to get 2 of those pony kegs. And that, kind of remembering pony kegs is what they were using, where they were putting in some sort of fused material into it, corking it, running that same strand over into another one. So
Okay. Yeah, I'll grab some
you're
of
able to
those.
find that pretty quick.
Did you want me to make a perception check too, or just those two?
Not where you are. Not where you are at. No.
Okay.
Kappa, are you staying there? Is that you're just on the ice and chilling?
Well, I'm looking. Is there any type of? Is it just? Are we just on a straight glacier? There's no land. There's nothing to.
The fog is so
I'm
thick
looking
it's hard to tell. The captain doesn't seem to think you're on land because that would be weird. And there's still estimated about 2 days of travel left based off of what Hal and Captain Whiskey talked about. So this appears to just be like some giant glaciers that due to the fog, and the mist rising as you guys were dodging, the icicles, the tiny icicles, landed you guys here.
I'm actually gonna get as close to the edge as safe as possible, and just kind of peer out and see if there's any type of any fish of any kind you kind of see.
Okay.
I don't want to be too close to the edge.
So you're gonna stay 10 feet away. You're gonna get closer.
Well, I'm just gonna test the edge. Like, I don't want to step on the edge where I can tell that it's like thin.
Right. So are you going here?
As close
going
as
back?
as far out and as safe as I can kind of perceive.
The ice is incredibly thick, so
Okay.
you don't feel any like fragile pieces of ice. So if you wanted to come out to here, you
Okay.
could. If you want to back
How-
up, you definitely can.
How
up to you.
high am I? Am I at the edge of the water?
You're probably maybe a foot-ish, if that, away.
Okay.
But
Maybe I'll start preparing some bait.
Hal's keeping an eye on Kappa, just to make sure that he doesn't fall in. He's just kind of watching over.
I'm just like straying farther and farther into the damn mist.
Shit.
I'm genuinely looking for shit in this ice. Like I'm basically on hands and knees, like pandering around, almost slithering like a snake. It looks like.
I'll yell over to Arkley. I'll be like, "You will not find much here, my friend."
You never know. Lazy
Kep, I
luck
need you
is
to make
everywhere.
a dexterity saving throw.
Oh
Yep.
shit!
Yep.
As
About
a
to get
killer
smacked
whale jumps out
Oh,
of the
I know
water.
you fucking lying.
Oh
You're
no.
lying. You're literally
Oh.
fucking lying.
And bites you.
Adam. Chill. Adam.
Kappa, no.
Kappa. I'm keeping an eye on this, so
Adam. Come on now.
Ooh, that's a rough save.
My
And
boy.
On the other side, another one takes out this bandit.
holy
For-
shit.
Adam, chill.
Solution back into the water.
You know, for Rime and Frostmaiden, you really ain't got no chill.
Back from the edge. I'm yelling at everybody just to get
Roll
back from the edge.
initiative
Initiative
Bullshit.
for everybody.
for
Can
everybody.
I hear this? Can I hear like any noise?
I mean, at this point, you're probably on
Getting up on the deck
top.
now with my thing.
You're
Okay,
probably
I got it.
more towards the where the anchor is, like trying to get down, and you see, because the side that you're on, you see this killer whale jump up, open mouth,
Okay.
coming in sideways, and the turtle, who's just trying to make some bait, looks up, and then starts to pull themselves into their shell.
I don't know why, but mine had a .18 attached to my initiative.
Yeah, it's fine. It's okay.
I think that's
Okay.
for your Dex mod or something.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's how they break ties.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
That's fucked up, Adam.
I just read it in the middle of the
Why do
ocean.
you say that?
You're gonna throw these killer whales at us.
What?
That shit came out of nowhere.
Well, blubbers, delicious.
These beautiful killer whales?
Oh, we're gonna take their meat.
I was thinking you was gonna throw like some hentai tentacles to snatch him out, but no, a whole
No,
killer
no.
whale, Adam.
I'm skinning me
Yep.
some whale.
Listen, I did say that on the trek you guys saw some killer whales.
Where? When?
Fair enough.
I did
You
say
did say that. Yep,
The
I have it in
trek-
my notes.
Yep. Fenris, what did you roll for initiative?
19.
Nice.
Yeah, because all that stuff's going to be just redone anyway. Get replaced by mine. Arkley,
9.
Kappa,
17.
Nice.
Halnafane,
I got 13.
Sinar.
Well, either a 10 or a 3.
Which one was first? The 10?
The 10, yeah. But I wasn't clicking on my token, that's why I.
Don't worry about clicking on your token.
Okay,
Because
then 10.
I use D&D Beyond encounters, and so
Gotcha.
what I type in is just gonna overwrite what you guys have. Yeah, no worries. And yeah, all these are gonna roll themselves. It's gonna be good. Here we go. Mortal Kombat, and that should have. Yeah, it did.
Fucking whales.
Fenris, what is
I swear to
your
God.
HP at right now? You at 10?
I'm at 9.
Kappa, what's your HP?
10.
Hal.
I got 10 as well.
Finar.
11.
Arkley.
I got a fat old 14.
And
Nice fat 14.
this
Yes.
is the dead bandit, so
That
Oh.
HP thick.
it's not dead
I don't like losing people.
yet, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Fenris, it is your go, and you would have seen both killer whales come out at almost the exact same time, jump up, twist sideways, grab something on
Oh.
your side of the ice. The killer whale wiggled back into the water, but on this one, it hasn't quite yet. On Kappa's side, it's not quite back into the water.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna run over there, including dash, so it should be 60 feet to get as close as I can.
I mean, you can get pretty close
Yeah.
at 60 feet, it looks like.
That about right?
You've got 2 more. There you go.
And I'll just pull out my short sword and dagger and get ready.
Right.
Got to make you some chicken McNuggets. Or whale McNuggets.
Well,
Whale
bag it.
And now, good old Captain Whiskey. No, Larry! No, you don't, you sons of guns! And
Poor Larry.
he's actually
Living
not
like
on.
Larry.
He's going to come over here. And
Larry. I'm sorry, I just got that.
What?
he's gonna-
Larry.
Yeah. Off the side there, he's got, not that they are on the map itself, but they have some sort of contraption that launches harpoons, and he's attaching a rope to it, and he's giving it a good aim, and he's... And so,
Is there a
let's
second
see if
Machine
Larry-
like that?
There is, yes.
Oh shit.
Let's see if good old Captain Whiskey can save Larry.
Come on,
Let's see
Captain.
you, Captain Whiskey with a natural fucking 20.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
buddy.
the
Capable
fuck?
captain.
not my fucking Larry.
Captain's getting Larry back.
Under my
What
watch.
the shit? Is anybody on that? Nobody's on that side to see what's going on. But the captain's like, ah ha ha! I'm getting him back now, boys. I need some help reeling this monster in. Yeah, lads, get on the ice. We gotta save Larry. Larry. Good. Kappa. You are currently grappled and restrained as this killer whale is trying to wiggle back into the ice. The jump up projected it more than, and I should move you both actually, because it really is more like here. Because it launched itself up, grabbed you, kind of scooted on the ice a little bit, and now it's trying to wiggle back with you in its mouth. What would you like to do?
Pee in its mouth.
Well,
Kappa.
try to wrestle free.
There he goes. Okay.
Yeah, try to
Um,
wrestle free.
So athletics or acrobatics to try and break free.
I'll try and athletics.
Good luck, my friend.
Well,
Oh,
That's not good.
that was acrobatics.
I still have to roll, so we'll see what we roll here.
Let's do it. Fuck these whales.
Nope, you are still stuck, sir.
Oh.
You are still stuck in the mouth.
Should have peed in it.
So is this a whale up on the ice like at the moment?
It is up on
Okay.
the ice, yes.
Is Kappa covering a large majority of the surface area of this whale from my point of view?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna take a shot at it and see if he'll release with my bow.
It's not your turn yet, sir.
Oh, is it not?
Apparently, it hid some of my enemies. I don't know why it did that this time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I apologize.
No, it's okay, I'm sorry.
I see on your side it shows you, but for some reason on my side it shows something else.
I take back everything I said.
And as some of you are distracted by this killer whale, a pile of snow actually reaches out with arms and grabs at this this bandit.
Excuse me?
You got me fucked up, bro.
Oh, not good.
Snow golem, a damn snow golem.
Yeah.
So it just like forms out of the very snow that we're standing on.
It was just a pile of snow just chilling there. You know,
Adam, These
Hal
jump
was
scares
trying to
are
find
too
some
much.
tracks, and he did warn people about tracks, but then he started investigating other stuff. So, or Hal.
Damn.
So is that guy dead?
My choices.
I can't even say get the fuck back on the ship because it's broken.
Nope, can't even say
Nice.
that because it's broken. The snow golem seems very, or whatever this creature is, seems very slow to attack. And the pirate guy, it's bandit on my screen. The bandit guy is like, what the fuck?
The fuck?
Cue music.
We're not-
Fuck
we're
this
not-
shit,
not
I'm
like
out.
this. Hal, your turn.
All right. Ooh, he's panicked by both of this if he sees that snow golem, but right in front of him, Kappa's getting grappled, so he's going to take a shot to try to see if he can. An arrow might loosen that whale's grasp, so he draws his arrow and he takes a shot at him.
Okay, yeah.
Let's see
Some
here.
beautiful attacky tackies. A
Is
13.
that a 13?
Bro, a 13? Totally does hit, man. It does.
All right, right on.
Yeah, yeah. 7
s-
points of piercing damage. Okay,
Nice.
all right. Any movement that you'd like to do, Hal, as you've officially stuck an arrow past an orca whale's skin into its flesh?
Yeah, I'll move just one space up diagonally here next to Fenris, and then
Okay.
I'll just bonus action tell him I was like help, and that's it. That's my turn.
Alright. And now it is the killer whale who's got himself a snack. However, he was just shot with an arrow. He is going to hold on to it. It is going to keep wiggling away.
No.
However, don't wiggle very far.
Oh god.
God, we gotta help him.
Don't wiggle very far at all. And now, Thynar.
Okay. Man, I don't see any.
By the way, you're over here.
Okay, good. Oh, thank goodness. It's like if I'm back there, I'm supposed to.
No,
Okay.
you are right here. This is when all the shit went down.
Okay.
So actually, you would see that the captain has shot something and is trying to pull the crank back to pull something back.
Okay. I'm going to. Is there another one of those like across from him that I can use on the killer whale attack?
There is, yeah.
Can I go over to that and try to
Yeah.
utilize it?
Yeah. Give me. Looking at the mechanism, it's technically a siege weapon. Not difficult to understand. Give me just a basic intelligence check.
Like straight intelligence.
Just straight intellect, yes. D20 plus those smart mods.
Let's see. It's not letting me.
There
Ooh.
you go. Yeah, 19.
19. Okay. Yeah. You feel like you're pretty confident you
Hey.
can use this tool. You will have to attach rope to it, but there is like the rope isn't hooked onto the harpoon. So you'll have to do that.
Okay.
Or you can just fire the harpoon. Are you trying to do like a reeling motion like the captain is? Or are you just shooting the harpoon?
I'd probably try to be doing the reeling motion since
Okay.
it seems like that's what the captain's trying to do.
Okay, so your action this turn is to hook the rope to the harpoon and to start your aiming process. That'll be your action to do. And then your next turn is when you will roll for attacking.
All right, I'll just be like, hold on, please.
Because you're coming over, you're dropping, you're just letting go of the
stuff
boom juice, looking around, going, okay, this seems pretty simple. I just take this and I watch this here, and I grab this, and oh, this is nice. This is actually the counterbalance on this is amazing. And then oh wait, business, and then that's the end of your turn.
That's it. Okay, cool.
And now we come to the other killer whale. He is going to try to break out of this grapple with his prize in his belly.
Did the whale just turn into fat bastard?
He's
Everything's Scottish.
I mean, that's fine, but what's even better is everything just being straight up fat bastard.
So the whale over here is above water. The captain seems to have pulled it up.
Oh, hell no.
It's not on the ice, but the captain's free action is, look, you lads! I got the beast up! Go! Go! That is his turn. Arkley!
I'm pretty far out, so I'm pretty sure all I can do is move 30 feet and dash and move 30 feet again. I should be like, right here. And I bring out that spear. And that's all I can do.
Right on. Look at the team rallying
I don't have
together.
no spells.
Alright, which
No turtles getting eaten by a whale on my watch.
one?
I'm still hungry. No one's eating before me. Not even the damn whales.
Feasting on blubber tonight, man.
Okay. It's not highlighting them this time. It's not.
Just ignore the snow monstrosity mauling our fucking sailors.
Yeah.
It's pretty far away.
I'm trying to save my turtle friend. Fuck that crewmate.
Fair enough.
I'm not sure why it's not highlighting. I will just say that A is this guy who's in the belly, who is going to have to make a suffocation check.
Did you say suffocation check?
Yeah, the one that got ate by that whale.
Yeah.
I didn't know suffocation checks
he
was a
wasn't-
thing.
He wasn't chewed.
Hold hole.
Grabbed and swallowed whole. He's still
So you mean
alive?
to tell me that whale deep-throated a whole human?
Yes. jealous,
Believable. Yeah,
He's
very.
jealous.
and he is going
Jump
to
on it.
disadvantage attempt to stab it with the dagger. Actually, I have his character sheet. I need to roll for him. So let's
You gotta
see.
hit the dangly thing in the back of his throat.
With disadvantage. An 11 does not break through the fleshy bits. Sorry about you, Bandit A. Bandit B.
Damn.
You mean Larry?
Larry.
Yeah, he's my second priority.
2, 3,
Fuck that other
4,
one.
5. He's gonna come over here. And he's going to give this guy a whacking. Jesus.
Get some good rolls.
Oh. Here's the fun fact, right? Like when you hit next on the combat tracker, it highlights the next person. But actually, in order to see the enemy's character sheet, I have to select them. I've been rolling Killer Whale this whole time, so let's try. Let's give
Whoops.
Larry another shot here.
Come on, Larry.
And
Natural fucking 20.
Larry is able to do some stuff.
Yeah.
Good job this time, Larry. And then now, Joe is going to get an attack. Joe's going to do
Larry,
nothing. Joe's
Joe.
fucking useless.
Thanks, Joe.
I know.
The better one not be Mo. I'm quitting.
Here comes Charlie.
Old
worse.
Charlie.
And Charlie is on this side. So he's going to try to help over here. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, we're going to get here. And technically, I'm going to count that as flanking because... Yeah, why
A
not?
what?
Because, I mean, it's not really, but it's a whale.
Yeah, it's a big guy.
Let's just chalk it up to he can't see them right there.
Ooh, another. As this guy pulls out his scimitar, and he slashes into him right next to where the arrow hit from Hal earlier. More blood goes gushing out as this whale has been hit again for some damage. Good job, Charlie. Who's next? Oh, good old David. Got there, David. David is going to come back a couple, and he is just going to shoot his crossbow. You got
Excuse me there, but is that
Classic
a taker
David.
you have?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get that?
Don't remember.
Probably
Birthday?
fair.
Amazon?
Valhalla?
This crossbow bolt also sinks into this giant, this large
Oh, yeah.
whale, doing some
Fuck this
more
whale.
damages to this whale. Now it's Edward's turn.
Nice, Edward. Edward was good to me on the boat.
Edward Cullen?
Edward's gonna come over here.
Make Edward bite them. Like the
No
whale.
attack, Fred.
Oh no.
Oh, Edward lost some intelligence. Okay.
Advantage on the attacks. With a natural fucking 20.
Yeah, buddy.
Damn! Damn!
beat
This
that fucker.
snow golem taking some hits.
Doing work.
Fuck.
Gonna get that's why I ignored him.
Yeah.
Crew got it.
Do they get pack tactics?
No. No, but
They
do
should. They're a
They
crew.
I've got the flanking rules. They
I know,
know how to
but-
work each other. That's good. There's Edward. And now... Francesca.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Moist.
Exotic.
Who did not like the snow thing attacking her, is going to attack back. Flanking rules, scimitar. I believe an 18 is going to hit. What's your AC there, snow guy? Oh yeah, 18's totally gonna hit.
40.
How much points of damage? 6 more points. Damn!
Fuck this golem up.
Good job, Francesca.
So much work getting put in right
This
now.
fucking snow golem, like,
These pirates don't play, goddammit.
no.
We're not going to get any XP from this encounter.
Oh, no.
That's
No,
what killing the bandits. I'm just kidding.
Oh, wow.
I'm just kidding.
Now it's good old George's turn.
George is an asshole.
George
That's
is-
just me. We don't know Georgia.
George is yeah, he's over here. Can't.
He may be an asshole, but he makes the
some,
best pancakes.
Get some flanking. Yeah, but actually, it's technically not. We'll go here. We'll go here. It's technically not flanking. We're gonna get a couple on attack here. Scimitar seems to be doing some good shit. A 13 is going to hit for another 6 points of
Yeah.
fuck up the snowman damage.
Good damage.
Why does
See,
fucker ain't
none
dead
of those
yet?
guys needed us to help with the golem. They're doing it.
We'll take care of our own right here.
Never mind.
We're the
Ignore me.
oddballs.
It's like that golem is as strong as this damn whale.
Yeah, noted.
You guys can see that as much as these guys are hitting this snow golem and they seem to be doing something, you know, snow's falling off, but then snow's coming right back on.
Oh god.
Oh, I got a solution for that shit.
Yeah, you do.
It doesn't seem as though the damage is sticking,
Heard that.
but they haven't figured this out yet. Oh, good old Harry, huh? All right.
Harry Styles.
Harry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 6. Damn. This is as far as it's gonna go. Way wheel crossbow. Bolt this killer whale.
Killa.
Let's kill a whale.
It's a killer whale.
Ghost
Gonna
face
shoot
killer
us a
whale.
light
Isn't she a
crossbow
beauty?
to this killer whale. Oh, an 8's gonna miss. This bute's hide is just too thick for it. Can't do it. Unable
Thick
to.
old boy.
There we go. I, J, and K. Not J, K. We're just gonna go blue, blue, blue. Try to speed this up a little bit. 1, 2, 5, 5. And they are all going to just take crossbow bolt shots. 1, 2, 3. Any of those hit? 1, 2. Ooh, maybe all 3 hit.
Yeah.
Let's this rolls damaging here. Yeah, all 3 are fucking hit. Damn, son.
Yeah.
It's 10. It's 10. It's 10. Ooh, yeah. Right. Back at the top of the order with Fenris.
Alright. Can I run up and try to leap onto its head and fucking stab it in the head?
Oh shit.
Oh, damn. 5, 10,
Not playing
15,
around.
20. I mean, yeah, give me a, give me an acrobatics check for jumping onto its head and just to kind of keep your footing, because it is a slippery thing to be stepping on as you coming down with your weapons and go stabby, 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 stabs.
Oh.
You, sir, slip!
Oh damn.
Okay, let's see. What are the chances of you sliding into the water?
It's not good.
You slip and you are in the water.
This is just my luck.
Brutal.
That was the deepest for a bird in a while.
The initial cold that hits as you are your entire body is in this frozen water. It is paralyzing. I need you to make a Constitution save.
Oh,
Good lord.
This is
You
my
are-
luck.
You are under. You are just under the water. Your move was to get up and try to get up there, but falling into this water, your action's completely gone. You are in hysterics at this point, just trying to stay above, and your muscles are starting to lock up.
I scream for help.
Oh no.
The captain is tying off the rope, and he is going to attempt the same thing, jumping off of the boat onto the killer whale.
Captain,
Because we
wait.
have to,
We're not gonna have
we have
captain.
to save Larry.
yeah,
Captain, we need you.
Captain. Larry doesn't matter at this point, Captain.
Oh man. Okay, let's see here. Just does that work? Ooh, you lucky son of a bitch.
Whew.
So Captain ties it off. He kind of looks over. No, you got this, right? Yeah, okay. Whoosh. Like both weapons out, pointed straight down. His dagger and his scimitar coming straight down and. Oh, die, you bloody beast! We're gonna have whale for dinner! Attack.
Yes, the fuck
Attack.
we are.
And attack.
Captain's insane.
The captain.
Triple attack from the captain?
The captain has triple attack. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Boy.
21, 16, and 21. All three hit. Not that you guys can see this. Not that you guys can see this, but he comes as he's coming straight down. Scimitar dagger straight down first, and he pulls that scimitar back out and starts cutting.
Yeah, fuck it up.
Hit that bitch.
Damn, he did a lot of bunch of damage there too. He's gonna be mean to my people. Let's see here.
Can we recruit the captain?
He's already recruited.
Higher level than us.
Okay, that's the captain's turn. Kappa!
Come on, Kappa.
Alright.
Are you still in the whale?
He is. He has to try to break free. Which is acrobatics or athletics, whichever one you
No.
are stuck in the whale.
Still there.
Help, Timmy's stuck in the whale.
Kappa, did you want anything on your tombstone, or
Oh, no, that's not good.
pepperoni, mushrooms?
Anchovies.
Why are we putting
I'm not
these
very
things
far
on the
behind, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm coming too, Fenris.
This
Is
nightmare.
everyone getting fucked up but me?
He keeps saying, you gonna do something else? What do you got?
Can I do anything else?
Is he restrained?
I don't know what you got. You got bonus action. You can't move. But I don't know if you have anything for a bonus action that you can try to do.
All right. Can I cast while restrained?
Yeah.
As
I
long
think you
as
should.
you're because you're in a mouth, like you can't really move your hands very well. So as long as you don't have a somatic component, I'm gonna say yes.
Frack.
And if you do have a somatic component, then I want you to roll me a d20, an 11 and higher, and I'll say yes, because rule of cool is awesome.
Okay. Nope.
A 2 is good. 2 is
That's
good.
pretty good.
You just needed the 0 after it. You forgot that.
Yeah,
Like,
That means that there's
Really?
not too
Great
much stuff in the way, and that big old
God, I
mouth to
hate
move your
whales.
hands around.
They're not welcome
All right.
here.
All right, the snow golem, snowman, going
I just
to.
took 5 psychic damage from that pun. You need to stop. Friendly fire is not allowed.
Make sure I have the snow golem play as.
So, can we still see his feet though, or anything about the Kappa?
Yeah, he's just grappled on the edge, I think, right now.
Okay.
So the mound of snow sinks back into the
Uh-oh.
snow that's around and seems to disappear from everybody's vision.
Man, fuck that shit. I don't like it.
It should reappear somewhere else.
How fast does it get to go into? Oh,
It's free range over all ice and snow.
okay. That's going to be its turn. Hal! What do you got, Hal?
I'm gonna go over to the edge after seeing him fall into slipping off this whale's back. Under my breath, I'll kind of be like, "You fool!" and I'll go over and I'll take the rope out of my bag. Let me make sure I have that just real quick.
What word did you just say?
My rope.
No, I mean like the sound effect.
Oh, fool! I under my breath, I just called him. I just said fool. And I'll take the rope out of my bag and I'll toss it to Fenris in the water, holding on to it myself.
Okay. Give me a intelligence check.
Oh God.
Are we
That's not
fighting
gonna be
mind flares out this bitch?
We're always fighting a mind flare. It's called God.
Intelligence check, he said. Yeah. Fuck.
Yes, sir.
And, oh,
Ah. 6.
Okay. The rope is thrown out there.
Okay.
Anything else that you would like to do?
But that counts as my action, correct?
Yes, sir.
I'll shout down the Fenris. I'll be like, take this, and that'll be it. Trying, man. I'm trying.
this is rough.
Oh god, we're all gonna die.
We're gonna get you in,
I
Fenris.
just hope I'm not frozen so I can actually grab it.
Right.
So, someone's freezing and drowning, the other person's getting eaten, and there's a mysterious ass shifting snow golem lurking about. We are fucked.
Not for long. Captain Whiskey's gonna get us out of this. God damn it. Our new leader.
Does get down. This bandit will get an attack of opportunity. So, let's go bandit attack now. Hit with your scimitar. 5's not gonna hurt the whale.
I don't like that song, Adam.
You're gonna take it.
I'm gonna guess you're kind of far. Thynar!
Ah!
You can see from your perch,
Yeah.
the whale is one little hop skip away from disappearing underwater. You have an ally in the water who is underwater, doing their darndest to reach up, but as they reach up, like the coloration of their skin is not their normal color.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly glance. Are there any other? Well, no, that's not gonna work. Yeah, no.
quickly glance any other what? What are you doing? What are you searching for?
No, it's not gonna work. I'm just going to do what I was doing and shoot into that whale.
Shoot the whale! Okay.
Yep.
So you are going to just do a D20. Just
Okay.
do a /R D20 within roll 20.
Fuck.
Low rolls, man. That's like dice gods aren't happy.
You
It's the digital dice, not the dice guys. These blasphemous bitches.
Maybe. Let's see.
Ask for mercy.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
A dex save.
A dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's nice.
It's not bad.
Okay, so you aim, and you're focused. You're gonna hit the whale, but at the corner of your eye, you see your drowning friend, and it just shifts the gun ever so slightly, and you release, and you realize that the harpoon is aiming for Fenris.
Oh god.
So you reach over and grab the cranking lever and pull back as hard as you can, and the rope goes taut and it snaps, but the harpoon twists, goes wide, hitting nobody. However,
Is the rope still
You're-
attached to that harpoon?
no, the rope snapped.
Okay.
So the force of the harpoon going, him pulling back in the e-brake, that rope couldn't handle that quick force. Snaps right at where it's holding on to the harpoon, and doing so caused the harpoon, instead of going straight, started to curve, twist, and so just scatters harmlessly-ish onto the ice. Actually,
Could have been worse.
Adam,
yeah.
I fully thought you were going to make the harpoon go in the exact opposite direction and hit his ass in the face.
No, that would
We're gonna
be
get there.
really, really hard. No.
Because you said deck save, and I'm like, did this harpoon just backfire? Like,
Before I end my turn, I'm just gonna look about and then just pull off my crossbow and start getting that ready.
Give
Go
me a
back to
perception.
old
Give me a
reliable.
perception check.
Perception?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not bad.
8?
Oh, I'm sorry. I read the wrong one.
Yeah, it's 8.
My bad.
Through the fog, you do see from, we're gonna say the east, because of how the map is orientated. Okay, so towards the
Okay.
ice would be west. We're saying this is
Yeah.
east, just for ease on the map. Through the fog, you see two large shapes coming towards the ship, which you
Oh my god.
you cannot identify what they are
I just
because
like how I
because
see
the
how
fog.
please don't be more
I
fucking
mean,
whale.
it's just like a dark shadow in the fog.
Oh, no.
There's two of them, and they weren't there when you were looking for looking for boom stuff. So,
all right.
and with that, it's the killer whale. He has a captain on his back.
Hell yeah.
I should move the captain. Oh, it doesn't move the captain up. That's stupid. Alright, maybe I won't.
Any layer? Oh yeah.
Just do this. Just say there. Whatever. He's on there. He's on it.
Yep.
He's gonna try and break free. So killer whale trying to break. I mean, he's pretty strong. So. Okay. Yeah. None of you are on that side, so things and stuff are happening. Arkley.
All right. Clearly, I'm going to dash forward and try, well, not dash. I can use like 30 feet to get here. That's my full movement. Am I close enough to grab this guy's legs, Kappa's legs?
Ooh. Hmm.
It's like within 5 feet, right?
So no, he's not like dangling as far as like only his top part of his body is in. So if this is him, right, when that whale
Yes.
came up, it bit this way and is now like this, wiggling back. So there's no legs for you to grab.
So he completely inside that whale.
Yes.
What?
I mean, there's
the
like
entire
an
fuck?
arm. There's like an arm sticking out. There are a couple. There are legs, but they are.
I just want
They're
something to grab.
They're more down here. Oh, I moved. I didn't mean to move now.
I just want to grab
More like
any part of
here.
him.
So, from where you are at, you cannot reach. It would literally take one more step.
And I grab
then-
him with a bonus action.
You cannot, unless you have the grappler feet.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Can I use my whip to wrap around that leg?
Oh,
Will it cause damage to him, though? Because I don't
Yeah.
think he can take anymore.
it's interesting.
It'll cause. I mean, the.
Can it be non-lethal? Can I declare it non-lethal?
Since during the creation of your whip, you wanted the tips to be a piercing damage, no. It's gonna be.
No.
That's fair.
I wanted to do that
That's-
for more damage, and you didn't give it to me, so I said, no.
No, I said we're changing it to piercing instead of slashing. It's fine. So yeah, you've got the tips of your whips have pointy things on them. So
Yeah, that's not good.
there's no subdual damage there. That's your
So
whip
if
and
it
your ally
drops
to
me, kill-
maybe save him.
So if it drops him to 0, he just dies. There's no
Maybe, maybe not.
unconscious. Fuck. I mean, this whale's about to move, and if he moves, no one can get him. Anyone can jump in and get the other guy, and they'll just take, I guess cold damage. But if this whale leaves, he's fucking gone.
It's fair. He's already got a couple hits on him.
It's a whale, though.
Mm-hmm.
But can I use my mercy token to get a surge of speed, just so I can get to him and grab him? I call upon Poseidon, god of the sea, to engorge me with courageous strength and speed to save a poor defenseless sea creature, despite the fact that he thinks he's a lizard.
I will accept your mercy token and give you a chance. And so part of that is what you are doing is going to be using the ice to your advantage. You're going to run and allow yourself to slide to gain
Sub-Zero.
the extra momentum to get where you need to go. You are going to have to make a I'm going to say an acrobatics check to stay
shit.
on your feet and not miss the whale and go into the water yourself.
It's gonna be that bullshit. Oh my god!
However,
why?
this will be your movement to get there, so you will still have an action to be able to do something. Acrobatics check. Let's see it.
I don't want to click it, but here we go.
Oh!
Look at that.
Thank
Ooh,
you.
there we go. There we go. Good use of the mercy.
Natural 20, everybody!
And I had a mercy token back.
I feel like I need a button. Here we go.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
There's the yay!
First bit of good news we've had this bit.
I know, right?
Hell yes, and a huzzah!
I
Natural
imagine he
20.
just like my character just took into a sprint
you
and like
are
crouched down like Sub-Zero and slid right into the
you,
mouth.
you are
Very
boom, right there, right up against it. There are turtle legs to hold on to.
Yay.
You still have an action and a bonus action. What would you
Can I
like to
grab
do?
him and
Yep.
just yeet that? Try and yeet him out.
Yeah.
You want to try and pull him out of the toothy maw of a killer whale. I just want to understand this.
I mean, like, so he doesn't get taken away. Like, if he gets hurt, like if he gets dragged across the teeth, then I can help with that. But I need him out that well.
He's
Okay.
pretty big.
Then this is going to be contested strength checks.
The whale,
So, on the whale, yes.
come the fuck on.
You versus the whale. So, strength check or acrobatics in case you somehow get bonuses for that. I don't know.
Yeah, I
So
do. I got athletics.
There you go. Athletics. Give me an athletics check.
Come on.
I will.
I didn't already use my natural 20. This is about to be some shit.
And
Go
I
ahead.
will click the whale's contested strength roll.
Don't do this to me. Come out of his mouth. Fuck
Oh,
me sideways.
9.
Please say the whale got a natural one.
Five, you got 9?
Can you guys see the whale's results?
No, I can't see anything.
No.
Nope.
The killer whale rolled a 10.
Bitch.
Oh my
That's
god.
wrong. That's dirty.
10.
That is
Yes,
horrifically
you were
dirty.
one away. That whale's just not giving up. But you think maybe this will stop the whale from going any further. Like, you guys are
I
kind of
can't
at an
stop a
impasse at
whale
this
from
point. You know, you're kind of using poor Kappa as the anchor, and you holding on like
Sorry, Kappa.
something's gonna happen here.
I need to see if I have anything that could possibly help me in this grapple, and I don't. God damn it.
All right, now it's all of the bandits' turns.
Talking about bandits. Captain.
For that, can I scream to the bandits, be like, someone's in the water. Someone's being eaten. Get the one out the water.
So up at the top, I'm just gonna kind of go through this real quick
Yep, fair.
because there's a bunch of the bandits. They hit better with the scimitar. 5, 2, 5, 2, 5, and they do with the daggers. Excuse me.
I wish Shinshu was here. He wouldn't allow his brother to be eaten.
And this one, is he gonna do it? There it is. There's the chance dice. Is he going to attempt to save Fenris?
Already got the rope out. Dang. Didn't see the rope.
I think
So-
Fenris is just paralyzed.
So focused on the whale, he's does not paying any attention behind. More in tune with what's in front of him to do. What's going on. So I've got for this bottom whale. I've got one scimitar attack, 1, 2, 3, 4 bolt attacks. So let's do.
Fuck that whale up.
this.
Start biting into it. Shit, show it who's boss.
Scimitar.
Assert
Mouthful of blubber.
dominance. Give it the worst blowjob possible. All teeth.
My
It's like
scimitars.
Captain Crunch, all
My shit's
berries,
rolling
but
twice now too.
Uh-oh.
That's
It's gonna be just a little bug or something.
kill it.
those guys do 23 points of damage to this guy. Is the veil wicked now? And attacks again. 2, 4 scimitars, and 2 crossbows.
We're about to get destroyed by like 2 giants. By the
Yeah, 2 giants coming out
Hey,
of the fucking.
you don't know nothing.
Oh, giant out this bitch. At level 1, Adam. We better level up to level 5 if we win this shit.
handle some whales and a snowman.
2 killer whales, a mystical snow golem, and 2 frost giants. That's level 5 material.
Frosty
We
the
make it out
Snowman's
five.
about to come back.
Man, okay, finally 1 scimitar hits.
He's pissed because he lost his top hat, but he still has the magic in him for some reason.
Both crossbows hit.
He's like, I'm incomplete.
19 damage to this.
About to summon Big Bird out this bitch.
We're also
Don't worry, there's a silver dragon coming out of the sky any minute now.
oh my god.
Hey, that's the other campaign. Come on now.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Why you gotta be like
If the
that?
silver dragon comes out this bitch with that frost breath, I'm hanging up on everyone.
At this point, climate change is about to kick in, right, Adam?
Climate change?
that doesn't exist. That's
Yeah.
that's fake.
That's a
It
myth.
clearly fucking doesn't.
That's fake news. Top of the order. Okay, Fenris. You see the rope, but because your muscles are locking up, you have disadvantage on trying to grab the rope.
Can I use my bonus action?
To do what?
Misty Step.
Oh.
Yes, bitch.
Oh, please.
Because I will
Misty-
do that to get back up onto the shore right now.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Good call.
Step into the whale's mouth, please.
So I am going to rule no because the components are verbal, and you, when going into the water, the shock of it, like you've got water in your lungs now. You have nothing to say a word with.
Makes sense. Burn this god's churches down anyway.
Alright, well, I guess I will try to grab the rope then.
Okay. Either athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
You're good on those.
Either or.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
Yes.
Finally.
Praying for a
You-
natural 20. Enough.
You have that rope. You have what you think is the strongest grip you can do, but you do not have the strength to pull yourself up. But you are holding on to that rope.
Alright, well, that's gonna have to do it then.
We're gonna get you in there, Fenris. Don't worry.
And now, the captain is
And balls to
just
the wall.
kebabbing this whale.
Sushi's
Oh,
chef.
Jesus. Seriously,
Oh,
Captain? This is some bullshit. You know why this is bullshit? Okay, I'm gonna tell you why this is bullshit.
Carving up that whale.
Yeah, the
Arkley,
NPCs tend to roll
Arkley,
high.
listen. When you were Shinsu and that character couldn't fucking hit you to save its life,
I was
this
immediately
bitch-
thinking that this is the captain that's fucking up
bitch-
Shinsu, but in here.
this bitch over here like motherfucking 20,
Chef
motherfucking
Boyardee,
natural
this
20,
motherfucker.
motherfucking 24.
Jeez.
Like
Adam,
Jesus.
I was telling you when we were gonna do this online that digital dice like DMs, but they don't like player characters. It's
Yep.
exactly the same.
Dude, I couldn't
when
hit
I
you
watch
with this
high rollers.
character. I couldn't hit you with this character. But now I'm
Well, that
hitting this-
captain was fighting a turtle. This one's fighting a whale.
Alright, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20
Get that whale out of the
points.
way.
Fuck him
20
up, captain.
points.
He's on the whale we do not care about.
Yeah, that's very true. But
They're
we need
all
more
in the
attention.
situation that doesn't need to be a situation. Is Larry okay, by the way?
You
Fuck
don't know.
Larry.
Yeah, Larry is
Excuse me, who said fuck Larry?
I don't know who said that.
You fucking with my boy Larry.
Oh shoot.
I don't know.
Is the blood red? Is the water red?
Water red from what?
Ow.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, get that guy out of here.
And Larry has been saved.
Hallelujah.
Larry was cutting from the inside, got a couple of good hits in.
Thrust out.
Y'all having some orca for dinner.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
we eating that bitch. You already know.
Yeah, it's gonna
Kappa,
be good.
Kappa, you stuck in a whale. What are you doing?
I got my hands on him.
Somebody's
Alright,
holding on to. Somebody's holding on to your legs,
Blue amphibian hands are on you.
but you don't know. You don't know who. You just know that somebody's got your legs.
Fuck him up, Kappa.
What do you do, Kappa?
I'm thinking.
Punch his uvula.
That's Plan B.
Yep.
You're about to be underwater. That needs to be plan A. Make him up, Chucky.
Whoa,
That's an immediate escape.
Does sound permeate the flesh? Like thunder? Like if I do something, does the outside affect it also if I'm inside?
If it has a range, yes. Like if it's everything within 10 feet, yes. If it's everything within 5 feet, yes.
So it doesn't matter inside or outside the whale.
Correct. The whale does not stop any abilities like that.
Are you gonna
Alright,
thunder wave the inside of a whale?
Alright. Alright. You said I want to do a... Alright. I'm going to throw out a mercy token attempt here.
Oh, I'm collecting all kinds of mercy tokens today. Okay, all right.
Staring us at him.
How are you going to beg God for mercy?
I'm not going to beg God for mercy. I'm going to call on the inner strength and learning from the great moon druid Ilium. And try to muster the strength and grab onto his uvula and somehow pray for a advantageous swing in my favor and cast Produce Flame.
That sounds sadistic. I don't mean to shit on the party, but I'm guessing the uvula is further down, and I am holding on to him with the strength of Poseidon at the moment. So can we like merge them mercy tokens together
No.
and have me work with him to do that? I'll massage your feet, Adam.
So as you are feeling around, whales don't have a uvula. They don't
I'm
have a
googling that shit
need.
right now.
I did look it up. They don't have one.
Oh, low. No.
Kappa,
Okay.
use that staff.
Plan B, I'm just gonna still cast Produce Flame and just shoot it down its throat.
Ugh.
Trying
What are
for a
the-
gag
What are
reflex.
the components for Produce Flame?
It is verbal and somatic. That's
Okay.
why I was going for a advantageous swing. That was me. That was my mercy token.
Alright, I will accept your mercy token to allow you to cast Produce Flame.
Okay.
Go for it. Mercy token accepted.
I didn't know whales didn't have uvulus.
Yeah, neither did I.
Maybe I'm thinking about dolphins since
So
they're
here's the
technically
thing:
mammals.
it's a ranged spell attack, but if I'm
Yep.
inside the whale is everywhere.
Yep.
I
But
can't.
there's nothing
miss.
threatening you with the
That's
male.
fair.
There's nothing threatening you
point.
inside its mouth.
Yeah. So
It's
if
just a
I just
quick-
produce it, and just shoot it, and just fire it, it's gonna hit whale no matter where I aim.
It's yes, it's gonna hit whale no matter where you aim. Yes.
So I just. All right.
Okay.
Nice.
So
a good roll.
As part of it, as part of the
really
produce
good.
flame, you throw the fire 8 points of fire damage. Perfect.
Because it's so
Take
wet in the
that.
mouth, will it take all the fire damage?
I just want a gag reflex. That's all I'm going for.
Yeah, you try to gag this thing.
Damage.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. I'm not worried about damage right now.
Fire and throw in the whale.
Ha!
You ate a spicy meatball.
Kappa, you're going to take half as much
Oh goddamn!
At this
because
point,
there's
I'll take
nowhere
it.
for you to go to dodge that. You are in the whale. The whale is everywhere.
Oh,
So some of the residual
15.
fire affects you as well. So you're going to take 4 points of fire damage. You're not going to take the whole 8. You're only going to take 4. And that creature, no one knows what it's doing. And now Hal.
Hand over hand, I'm trying to reel in Fenris, get him up here so we can start killing things.
Yeah, give me a athletics check. This is a pure strength-based doodad here. Can you
Come
pull
on, buddy.
No
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
problem.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you so much.
I'm getting you in, bud.
Fenris.
Dice
Back
got
This
up.
shit going.
I'm gonna roll
Boom.
him out of the water. Hell
On
yeah.
the water. However, Fenris, you are prone.
Oh, and then so right after I do this, I'll take the cape off my back and kind of and throw it at him just because I know that he's wet and I know he needs to get coverage. For a little bit protection to win.
You're also going to have 2 points of exhaustion, Fenris.
Oh damn!
Yeah, the cold is just too damn much. So you have disadvantage on ability checks, and your speed is halved.
As long as you're not dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
Exhaustion can't kill you.
As like you
You look at him.
you're just holding that thing in and
Yeah.
It's like you can't feel shit. You just numb, bruh.
numb, bruh. And just because of shaking, any attacks you're gonna have is at disadvantage, but not because of exhaustion, just because of how cold you are. FYI.
I don't think that's his purpose, primary idea.
Let's see. This here be a dead whale.
Pull that fucker on land.
Thydar! Your turn, sir.
Wait, I have no idea what I'm doing. So I see giant shapes of darkness.
You do see giant shapes of darkness looming in the horizon.
All right, everyone, we got some more coming. And I'm just gonna start running towards the plank. So I'm gonna get to about, I think, there, as far as I can get. And then I'm going to fire down at the whale with my crossbow.
Okay.
A do 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 do.
Let's see that.
Yeah.
21 for 2
For
points of
2
piercing damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah. Clink.
Epic.
You know.
Epic damage. Is there anything else that you would like to do?
As long as I hope everyone's attention has been now taken towards the fact that there's giant things coming towards them.
Oh yeah, I heard. Shit.
I heard you.
All
I
right.
didn't hear you.
Now, I kind of need help pulling this fucker out this well.
Akri, we need contested strength rolls again, sir.
Come on. This boy needs to be strong. Dig.
As this whale trying to take its lunch to go.
Channel that divine sea god energy. Come on.
Come on.
Fuck me sideways.
Oh,
That's what I
my
needed
gosh.
before. I
Did he
needed
roll
that
12?
before.
He rolled a 12, man.
Dude, what is with your strength rolls being so low?
I had a 21 when we were rowing. What the fuck?
Well, as you are holding on to your turtle friend, and the whale starts wiggling back, and you kind of dig in, and you're just holding and pulling, like no shit's given at this point. You're just focused on, he can't go, and the pirate looks at what you're doing and goes,
Help, bitch!
yeah! And he's grabbing the arm that's free, and between the two of you, the whale goes back into the water without a turtle.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank God.
All right, now we're cooking. Let's
I'm
go,
going
guys.
to say to the whale, but not at the edge. I'm not moving fucking closer. I'm going to say to the whale, I'm going to taste turtle before you. Now back off.
Well, that's not good.
Damn!
Yankee?
Yeah, that and I'm genuinely hungry.
I give him a what the fuck look.
And I give him, I'm just
Giving him what
joking
the
a little
fuck.
bit. I'm joking.
I know.
How are you guys doing over there? Are you good?
Hungry!
We've got one out of the water, Captain. There seems to be two shapes. I'll yell
think-
back.
We got bigger problems.
Bigger what? What are you
What's
talking
over
about?
there? I'm gonna throw my arm back towards.
Did your arm fly off?
Oh,
Yes, it flies off.
shite.
Oh, and I'll shout to the. I'll shout to the other members out here on the ice. I was like, watch out for the. I'll say, keep your eyes out for that animated snow. Just to get it out.
Was
there.
that a strength check? Was that an action?
Yes, it was.
Damn, I wanted to bring out a torch for the damn snow golem.
Is the captain running all the way down the ship?
Yeah, he's getting his he's getting a spyglass out, and he's kind of looking. Oh no! All right, you lads, double time, more ice incoming.
More ice.
What?
Ice.
What?
Ice?
Can we see? Do we see anything from our spot at all about these shapes? Any more detail coming throughout the fog?
What in the?
That's called some bullshit right there. Are they water bending?
Phobia, and I do not like this. I do not like the ocean.
I do, but
I really don't like the ocean now that they're getting bigger.
look, the ocean is my
Dude,
thing,
calm
but this
down.
ain't my hood. I'm in the wrong damn hood.
I'm getting off the boat.
You want to stay on
Might
the
be a good
boat.
call.
It's the only solid footing we
They
have.
are. They're still a ways out. I just can't push them beyond what the map is already
Holy
made.
shit!
They are still a ways out, but two giant things of ice. It seems like now that you guys have a second, the winds have shifted, and now it's coming towards this way, and it's pushing these things, or so you assume. Two giant flumes of ice. At this point, the bandits, called bandits, are going back to trying to set.
I'm gonna run and grab the kegs I dropped and try to.
Set these kegs.
Did they
Lord
fix the
Larry's
damn boat
coming
yet?
back up. Yeah, bring those kegs down. And The cold person, you're going up. Is there? These two guys are. Oops, I didn't mean to grab the wall. He's trying to go fix the ship. Fix the ship. This is going to be a team skill challenge.
Oh fuck.
Here, there 5 tests. You have to have a majority success to potentially get out of this situation. So,
Okay.
how do you help? Okay, and so we'll go with Hal first. Hal, how do you help in either the repairing of the ship or helping the crew with the explosive aspect?
Okay.
How do you help between those known tasks? And it doesn't have to be one of those two. If you could think of a way that would benefit in some way, shape, or form, you can spin it by me. Like we can decide from there. So how do you help?
I will assist the crew if they do not have enough powder. If they're still if they already lugged all the powder out there, or are they still kind of bringing it from the ship?
You see that they've got some powder, and Thynar has about 2 pony kegs in his arms.
Okay. I will. Yeah, I'll just assist putting those barrels in. I'll go over to Thynar and the group here, and I'll try to look for good places to put powder and see if we can't help out there.
Right. So give me a either perception or survival check with advantage to find the primo spots to place these barrels of gunpowder in such a way that they break how we want them to.
Advantage?
Okay. 19 on the
19.
13 on the second, so 19.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to point out what you think are some really good spots where it looks like, a couple of them, there's already cracks forming around. So when this thing goes off, it's going to hit even more and potentially break more away. Or so you think.
Okay.
Thynar, how would you like to help the situation?
I mean, I've got 2 kegs, so I'm going to be just going over to where I can place them down and see if that can do it.
Okay, let's have you do an athletics check for bringing barrels, the pony barrels out. You know there's at least 4 more. You're making the trips. You know where it's at. You can quickly go up and down. So why don't you go ahead and give me a athletics check just to see how good you are at being able to multi carry these things.
Great.
All right. So as you are carrying, you drop off those 2. You're running back. This time you're thinking, I'm a strong guy. I got this. There's only 4 left. So you lug 1 here and then 1 here, and here, and you're carrying 4. You're waddling up. You're down on that plank. You slip, fall ass back, and the barrels go boom, sploosh.
Oh no! All 4 of them?
Well, you know what? I'll roll a d4 to see how many survive.
Okay.
They land in the fucking ice because I rolled a 4 and said how many were gonna survive. So
Good shit.
the cases themselves are cracked, so some gunpowder has gotten out, but
It's fine.
for the whole, it's probably gonna be
Sweep that black cocaine up.
You're sure it's fine. Yeah. Okay. Arkley, what skill check are you gonna bring to the table to potentially help this endeavor succeed?
I dead ass is gonna use my athletics to do what the last guy tried to do. Just carry a shit ton of barrels and place them in the right places to speed up.
There
that.
is no more barrels, so
Right? What can Arkley do to speed up the repair of the ship? Well, Arkley's a soldier, so yeah, I guess he is a soldier. So I don't know. I was just gonna do some heavy lifting. Fuck. Can I aid them in like patching up the lumbar or whatever?
How? Explain me how you're going to help.
I'll lend my superior strength so I can lighten the workload from the other crew. Like, I'll lift most things so they can focus on actually repairing it so they don't have to waste their energy.
All right. Go ahead and give me a pure strength check.
Okay. So do I click on strength or do I click on athletics?
Nope, click on pure strength.
Okay. Fuck.
Okay.
It's not the worst.
You're those beams. There's only two there. Now there's you holding those beams, as they are trying to get the nails in and the tar in. You're doing the best that you can.
When I'm nervous, I smell like badass fish, and I'm nervous. I smell like rotten whole sushi.
It's
Not because
fine.
of sweating.
It's so
because I'm
cold.
nervous.
Nobody notices.
Yeah, sure enough.
Fenris, what skill would you like to bring to potentially help this team check?
I don't know if there's anything I can do at this point.
Nothing.
Because my character's like freezing cold, he can't think straight. I think my character would probably go down under deck and see if there's anything inside the ship I could do. Maybe help repair it from the inside.
Okay.
Retcon, I go hug Fenris to warm him up.
All right. Why don't you give me a investigation at disadvantage as you're down on the inside of the cargo hold, trying to direct them what damage you see from the inside for the repair.
Beautiful.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, that's right.
We be rolling low as fuck.
All right.
Of course, it's disadvantage.
2 fails and 2 successes.
Kappa.
We know what you're doing, Kappa. Let's do it.
Kappa, what skill are you going to bring to this team challenge? How do you help?
Well, head over to the repair team. I guess keeping the tar warm so it doesn't freeze. Because it's ice cold outside.
Be really thick.
It becomes super viscous and super thick.
Okay. All right.
So basically just heating the barrel, or just not heating, not like on a fire, but just keeping the top of it just malleable, so it's not, super thick and hard.
All right. Give me. Tar is a natural substance. Give me a nature check. You're kind of from the swamps, so I'm going to give you advantage on this.
Oh,
please.
God. Please.
What'd he roll?
And then a one
Oh,
comes
shit.
up.
Come
Roll a
on
9
now.
first.
One more.
Natural one coming
Hey,
up.
Kappa.
Am I gonna roll it again? And roll another nature.
Yep.
Roll it.
Just roll another nature. Roll me a natural one. Two
Oh my
nines.
God. Okay. I just jump in the water.
Nice, Lanza.
All right. At this point, the captain goes, "All right, everybody. I think we've done all that we can. Back to the boat before we blow this joint."
All right.
And these guys all go.
Are we taking the whale meat?
We don't have time.
I'm hungry.
No time.
There's no time. I have to get out of here.
We're going to eat someone on cruise.
I've got rations. I'll throw you like a fantasy equivalent of a granola bar.
I only use my mouth to pick it up if I don't catch it midair.
Fair enough.
The captain goes, "There's still tea overboard. Are they staying to die?"
Kappa, Arkley, you gotta get on.
These guys are getting into rowing position.
There we go. And again, I'm setting down automatically, just trying to help him with the rowing situation.
Yeah, definitely. Me too.
This is the guy that was cold, or that was in the belly, so he's not doing much of anything. Excuse me. Get rid of that. The oars go back out, and they go in reverse, and you guys hear the cracking of ice. His ice had already started to form around the boat, but hasn't just yet 100% solidified. So you hear the slosh, slosh, as you guys are going backwards. Now, at this point, the fog, you guys can see two giant, it may be even this size, glaciers that are just slowly coming towards you guys. And the wind is now with you. So you guys get back a little ways before the captain shouts, "Unfurl! We're gonna need all the speed we can muster before those things come back together! You, Larry! Light the arrows! Blast that bugger!" So...
Is there any way that I could move up there and help him take the shot?
What do you say to Larry to get him to let you take the shot?
I'll say, let me think here.
Let me do it.
I've got a better eye than you, Larry. Let me try. Something along those lines.
Okay.
I don't trust Larry. In a whale's mouth.
Do I hear this?
He goes, "If that's true, how many barrels are out there?"
Oh no.
Do I see the barrels?
You don't. You see one, but he didn't ask how many you could see. He said, "How many barrels are there?"
I'll digress. I'm not here to argue. We're running out of time, so I'll just let him take the shot.
Okay. All right, Larry.
Living like Larry.
And Larry shoots. And what you notice is that Larry is loading a crossbow. There's nothing on fire about it. And he's shooting a crossbow. He's kinda
God
looking
damn it,
like,
Larry.
Maybe you should give this a shot.
I just immediately, right after he says it, no words. I just take my bow out, aim, and well, first I'll
Light it,
I'll light
please.
up I'll light up my arrow, and
He wraps a bit of cloth and some of the fresh whale oil fat on it, and strikes it, and it.
Okay,
You have an arrow
and then
that's on fire.
draw back, and I'll aim for the barrel I see.
Give me an attack roll against a barrel, man. Yeah. Let's
I have
see
a
if
question,
you can
Adam.
hit. Yeah.
Is whale fat flammable?
Yeah, it's
Mm.
what was used to
Please
make lantern oil way back yonder. Yep.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope.
No.
I did not know that.
I rolled a
This is
16 on
D&D.
that.
This
Adam.
is real. We don't kid here. A 16 actually does hit.
10 piercing.
And you see it. And you're waiting.
I want to take
waiting.
cover.
Uh-oh.
And you're waiting. And then
Thank God.
this cacophonous of explosions just rings out. Just huge.
Oh, man.
When I have to go
It's-
to the bathroom and someone's in there.
And
That's good.
the force is such that it pushes the two large glaciers apart. It actually rocks the boat back a little bit, but at that point, the captain is now has the oh my gosh, fuck are they called? My brain is going.
Gangplank?
No, the things that catch
Sails?
the wind. The sails. Thank you. Oh man,
I have
the
my mercy
sail
token back now.
unfurled, catching the wind against, which kind of offsets the explosion, and the oars go out, and it's boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, we should start
you
rowing
just-
now.
Yeah. Rowing. Pushing hard.
Yep.
And
Getting
you
out of
guys
there.
are going and going and going, and the rock, we'll say the rocks, the glaciers are split apart, and your boat is going and going and going and going, and then the glaciers start pulling in, and pulling in, and pulling in, and they crash together just as the boat is through the two giant glaciers.
Woo.
You guys successfully lived through
Yes.
that.
First ever.
I don't know how.
Yeah, barely.
Heave ho, motherfuckers! Oh, wait, let me say that with my accent. Heave ho, motherfuckers! They're gaining!
That's a nice little victory noise. I like that.
It's actually called Victory, brought to you by Searscape, not a sponsor.
I like that.
We'll get them one day.
I would have liked to
yeah.
find a fantasy victory noise better.
So, there is, rest is had all around. Strangely enough, as you got past these two glaciers, the fog is diminishing. It's still, the sun is still up, but it's still hidden behind some fogs. It's kind of like that yellowish haze that's gray at the same time, going through. But your vision is much more than what it was, and maybe a minute or two after you guys got through this, you hear two more large crack as whatever was behind you just wrecked into what the things that you got past.
Thank goodness.
Suck on icicles.
There is a wave that comes from that, and you guys, the captain without issue just lets everything ride, let the wave go past and through. The rest of the journey to the 10 towns takes an extra day, so it's going to be 3 more days at sea. That patch in the front is not holding as well as they were hoping for. And so the team there, you guys are having to work together, take teams at a time, buckets at a time, and bailing this out. Some of you, trying to put more tar on it, heat it up, more tar on it, heat it up, and for a time that seems to work, but it's just not a proper repair. Right at the last, what they wanted to do was not what they were. It was not what they ended up doing. They definitely put a band-aid instead of a proper fix on this. So
is it leaking?
yes, you are having to bail out. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we like
so-
put a barrel underneath it so it doesn't like hit the ground, and when that fills up, we like just throw it overboard and keep doing that?
Do you not know how much water weighs? Like that, you wouldn't be able to lift that shit.
I mean, we got a crew.
It's I mean, within reason, yes. You guys could do a couple of barrels, about half full or so. A team move them, putting in fresh barrels. They're, within reason, you guys are able to
Just
do
so
that.
we don't drown.
It just
on
takes a little bit longer because instead of pushing that patch and going as fast as possible, where the sail is put back up, it's just back to the 4 oars, and
Yeah.
you guys are just cruising into the town.
I'm surprised we just didn't die. Like there's a hole in the fucking ship.
Yeah,
in
that
the
was
middle of the icy graveyard.
That first day after that, I definitely slept the whole day.
Oh yeah, I mean you have to, because you have 2 points of exhaustion. For 2 days, you do nothing.
Yeah.
So, but nobody bothers you. Like, people bring you warm things to drink. They make sure you have blankets. Like, nobody of this crew is like, why is that guy getting asleep? Like,
Yeah, he's not carrying
they
his
all
weight.
been there at some point. This is not their first time through this. They all understand. Like, even one of them busts out a medicine kit and feeds you this awful, terrible stuff.
I want to feed it to him
and
because
you-
I've been feeding him this whole time.
You're not allowed to. You almost spit it out due to the taste, but the man puts his hand over your mouth. He's like, no, trust, and in your
Dirty
delirious state, you trust, but when it hits
He
your
makes
stomach,
you swallow it.
there is this warmth that just kind of radiates out, and so you're not like frozen to your toes, but you definitely do take 2 days of mostly sleeping and some help with eating and things like that. So on the 3rd day, you guys are coming into Brine Shander, which is one of the 10 towns of Icewind Dale.
Brine Shander.
Bryn, Brine Shander.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh.
Let's see. Actually, this has, I believe, a cute little map for the brine. Yeah, it does. What I need to do is get a group token. What shall we use as the group token?
A floomp.
Flumps are fun.
Floomps are the shit.
Baby Griffin.
Aw.
Wow.
That is going to be the group token.
I'm a Ravenclaw, not a Gryffindor. We need to change that shit now.
No.
Fuck Harry. It's not that I wanted Voldemort to win. It's just that I don't see why he didn't. I mean, he's a master dark fucking wizard. Harry's still a student. What the fuck? If anything, Hermione's a better combatant based off of her knowledge of spells and charms. What the fuck?
Apparently, I just can't just give you guys access to this damn thing. It's so fucking stupid.
We forgot to pay the membership.
$5 a month.
Plus gummy bears. We gotta send them to the goblins that come into the frost space of our houses.
I guess really it doesn't.
You can take us around.
It's just a town. It's just a yeah. Well, I think
That's fun.
I think if I just do this,
Whoa.
you guys should just be able to see
Ooh.
the map, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
This is a bigger
Okay.
town than I thought.
Way bigger.
So this is Brine Shandar. So you guys came in off of a port town, and there's nothing here. It would have just been, being with the rest of these guys as they're making their trek up to Rime. So helping loading up the wagons that are waiting, and just being with the group as you guys are going to Brine proper.
What just happened?
Dun 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 dun.
And that was bad.
Our turtle just blinked out of existence.
As you guys are in with the caravan coming into Brine, the talk of the town is it's kind of buzzing. There is like a Brine sound. There's no Brine. Just find a town. Is there a cute town? Yeah, there's a cute town. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Cute town sound. That there, some of the local buzz is that some dwarves appear to have been forced to abandon a sled loaded with iron ingots somewhere
You going to go
nearby.
get this shit?
And a symbol of a foaming mug is kind of what keeps things together. And I think for the two people whose backstories say you're kind of from this area, if you guys want to give me a history check for foaming mug as an iconic symbol.
Let me see here.
16.
6 on mine.
Alright, so the foaming mug is a clan symbol of the Battlehammer clan.
Yep.
And so they are a clan that sticks to mining, and for them to have abandoned a sled loaded with iron ingots, there's somebody must have died, or some horde or something. Like they're not one to give up easily. They're one of the more stubborn clans in the area. Not that none of the clans aren't stubborn, because dwarves and snow.
And we're just kind of hearing
guys-
this like word of mouth.
It's just kind of like some talk, like the talk of the town, some different rumors that are going by. There's there's a little tidbit about, the Frostmaiden. Frostmaiden has done it again. This makes the 700th time in a row. But the light show is great. Maybe if she had more worshippers, she wouldn't do this. Worship the Frostmaiden now. Some hawkers for a religion. Some doomsayers that the Frostmaiden is here to claim this area as her own, and we're all going to die. Um, some hunter types who are in these very thick white pelts, walking by, maybe going back out hunting. But the caravan, splits off into different places. But the captain has the caravan full of ale, and he's like, "Why don't you guys just come with me to the tavern? Yeah, that sounds good."
Yeah,
Because as
immediately.
every DM knows, every story starts at a tavern,
Gotta go back.
Hey.
except for mine. It started on a boat.
That's true.
Good
Fair
for
enough.
you, man. Break that mold.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, that whole scenario not brought to you by Rime of the Frostmaiden. So the tavern is called the North Look, is where he's kind of taking you into. It doesn't take too long to unload the barrels of ale. And going into that room and going into that place, excuse me. It's kind of a quiet, jovial theme in that there is enough there is enough liquid that has been flowing that nobody seems to care about their poor miserable lives, or they
Fair
come
enough.
here to forget about their poor miserable lives. But it's not like taverns in the South where there's a bar to the corner and somebody singing and dancing. There are two fires going here, and it's warm, but that bitter cold is like still in your bones. Like that has not gone away. That is still very much here. And in fact, most of you are probably thinking at this point about upgrading your winter clothing um, in order to be able to bypass or help insulate and help warm you up. The leathers of the South, the furs of the South, are just not enough to combat the pure piercing cold that is what is around here at this point. Even getting close to the fireplace, like it's warm, but you can still see your breath.
Okay.
So the captain kind of just wanders over to a table, motions you all to sit down, has a round brought, has whatever stew that they have going on, and mystery meat stew. Not really sure what it is.
Does it taste okay?
Does it taste okay? I mean, you're from the area. You might, if you want to try to identify what the meat is, you can make like a nature check.
Okay, I sure as hell will.
Are you from this area? Because I don't have a backstory from you.
Oh, I thought you just was letting us try to identify the meat.
If you want to, you're going to have it with disadvantage.
Okay.
Your ranger is from this area, as is your dwarf.
What about
I'll
my
take that.
culinary expertise?
Yeah, I'll just take it. I got 10 on that.
I'm just eating it.
What check was it?
It's going to be a nature check.
Okay. One more. Why did roll
culinary
in D&D Beyond?
expert for Kappa. If you want to just make a straight check. Kappa.
Can I sprinkle some garlic powder on this meat from my pocket?
Sure.
Why not?
The meat Kappa kind of tastes like troll,
Oh, hell no!
but you're not sure if it is troll because it's a little it's more stringy than troll, and it has a little bit of a spice to it.
Do trolls count as magical
Delicious.
creatures?
No, they're natural.
Okay.
So it doesn't take long before three dwarves come bustling in, bundled in cold weather garb, and snowshoes slung over their backs. They've got icicles, not like the big ones in the sea, but tiny ones this time, in their beards. They're just kind of muffin and breaking, and as they kind of shift the snow off, they go in, they sit down, and they kind of look over. They recognize the captain, and they go, "Oi! Did you make your delivery this time?" And the captain goes, he's trying to intimidate them. "I sure did! Right, you're a right prick, aren't you? Hey, barkeep, I'll have what he brought this time." And so they've got some ales in front of them.
Are they battle? Are they what clan? Can I tell? Do they have any markers?
You.
Do I know them personally?
Give me a perception check to see if you can see any insignia from this distance.
Okay.
Unless you're gonna go make introductions or something, or are you just from where you're sitting at?
That'll be the next step. But yeah, first I'll just see if I can see anything from. No, I can't. So I will make my way over
So
there.
the snow seems to be covering some things. So yeah, what would you like to do?
I'll just walk up to them and say, "Hey, no, not to mean to bother, but are you planner? Battlehammer, perhaps?"
And one of them puts down his ale, and the froth still in his mustache goes, "Aye? And what clan are you from, mate?"
That's actually a great question. I don't remember if I actually named my clan.
You have a last name in your...
Okay, I didn't know if it was that or...
Yeah, sure, why not? It's fine.
I'm from Clan Oathmaker. A bit further south.
I'm sorry. It's funny because
Oathmaker, you say, from the
Aye.
south, like
Aye,
south
the
of the
mountain.
Spine, or
You
in the
got it
Spine.
right. Well, kind of in-ish the spine.
Oh, I see. What's your main export there?
Well, mostly
Oathmaker.
very similar to the Battlehammer clan. It's mining mostly.
Mining, you say? Well, sit down,
Aye.
cousin Oathmaker! Aye, we need another one for this lad over here.
Oh, you're too friendly, thank you.
Well, mates, I'm Haruna, and these are my friends Korax and Storn.
Nice to meet you. My friends are over there.
You
I'll
know,
point there.
you come at a most opportune time. We need a wee bit of help, and you look a little capable.
I'd love to help. What's going on?
I'll mosey on over at this point. Am I hearing this conversation from where
Oh,
I
they're
am?
not
that's the
quiet
same
about
thing.
this at all. I've
We're all
never
very
known a dwarf to be able to whisper quieter
Boy.
than normal talking.
Fair enough. I won't get involved in the conversation. I'm not up there, but I am. I'm just actively paying attention.
I dead ass will. Like, I laugh in character when I hear his last name, and I just mosey on over it. like a good 10 feet away and just not awkwardly ask, but like bluntly ask, why does your clan hold the last name Oathmaker?
Well, there's a long history to bore you with the details, but we've got new friends here. Why don't you meet these lovely dwarves from the Battleland clan?
Haruna pulls out of their pocket and lights up a pipe, takes a big inhale, and holds it for a minute before letting it out. And, well, we are survivors of a group of dwarves tasked with delivering a sled of iron ingots to Brian Shander. A Yeti surprised us and killed a member of our group, and normally they don't come down this far. The rest of us fled as the Yeti tore poor Umber Klim from limb. Now we need someone to go back and get the sled for us. As payment, we offer each of you a gemstone, and the friendships of the dwarves of Icewind Dale can also be a boon in these harsh times, as Oathmaker well knows.
Aye.
I cringe every time they say Oathmaker.
Well, oh Lord!
At the mention of the Yeti, I'll come up and I'm kind of wiping the stew from my mouth, and I say, I've been out in these wilds before, and I know that my party will need better clothing. We do not have much gold right now. Is there any way that you can provide us with some fur, something that we could use?
This is Hal, by the way. He's good. You'll like him.
I nod.
Well, I mean, we might have some spare furs, but I don't know if they'll fit some of you folk. You're a wee bit taller than some of us. There's how many of you? Five of you? I'll tell you what.
Aye.
As a show of good faith to our cousin Oathmaker over here, we'll give you 2 gems now. We'll hold on to the other 3 for upon coming back with what we need. This way, with the gems, you should be able to get whatever supplies you might need to get.
I bow and I'll take. Does he hand the gems over right then?
No.
Okay.
There hasn't been any.
Yeah, sure. I'll nod to him and then I kind of look at the party kind of expectantly to see what their reactions are to such news.
I'm gonna lean over to Kappa and whisper, I don't know if we can trust them. I understand dwarves use gems as payment, but can any of us verify if they're real? I whispered that to Kappa.
Kappa shrugs his shoulders.
I'll walk up to Hal and be like, "Alright, well, I guess we're doing this."
It's good money. 2 gems right now. We can get ourselves clothed. Who knows? These dwarves might have something else in store for us a little later.
Aye, they're good people. We should help them.
The friendship is more worth it to me than the money.
Good connections here in the Arctic go far.
So,
And then
you all in agreement then?
I am. Absolutely.
Splendid. And I kind of undo a couple of furs and reach their hand down, and some of you could see the hint of a bosom.
I was literally thinking that's titty money. Literally thinking that.
Which
like,
one?
As they pull out a sack, and then they open up the sack and pull out two bloodstones and set them on the table.
So are they all women, or is it...
You really can't tell.
Only
I'm a
oh,
dwarf, I can
he
tell.
can. Only the
Oh,
one that
fuck.
is talking is a woman. The other two are men.
Is that Haruna?
Yeah.
Okay.
A
Is she thick,
bloodstone.
though?
So she sets down two opaque, dark gray gemstones with red flecks, like flecks of red, are in the dark gray gemstone.
Is there anything inherently mystical about them?
They're just bloodstones.
I was
They're
trying to
money.
hint at
They're clothes.
a check.
They're safe.
You want to try to see if there's something arcane about them?
Yeah, because bloodstones. I mean, I don't know if that's common around here, but like, from what I know from bloodstones, that's not a normal type of gem for currency. That's like saying, "Here's 2 soul stones."
You can't. I mean, if you want to try to make it, yeah, you can make an Arcana check. Yeah, go ahead, make an Arcana check.
Natural 20, 25.
Nice.
All right.
It's a higher arcana.
I'm
It's
proficient.
It's got a
Nice.
+5.
Whew.
Yeah, pretty dope there.
I do have proficiency in Arcana.
They, I mean, looking at the bloodstones, you don't see like any runes or anything engraved on them that would hint to any sort of magical enchantment on them.
And I'll ask the was it Haruna? You said was their name? The
Haruna.
name? Haruna. Okay. I'll say Haruna. Where are you moving? Where was it last seen? Is there any details you can give us to complete the job in a timely manner for you?
Oh yes, so it's a sled full of iron ingots, and if there's anything left of our friend Ubrick, that would be
I'll try to find
I'd
it.
be willing to throw in an extra, just so he can have a proper burial in the halls of his ancestors. But
Are you sure that there's any cargo left to get? It may have been picked clean by scavengers.
that's a very depressing thought. But no, I'm not sure.
Such things do happen, I'm afraid.
We'll find out. We'll make sure.
So if you go towards straight towards Kelvin's cairn. The sled lies probably about halfway between here and Kelvin's cairn. In the middle of the tundra proper. You should, if you just go straight, and you should be able to see it, no problem.
Okay.
All right.
I do highly recommend y'all get yourselves a couple pairs of these, as she points to the snowshoes behind on her back.
Ooh, where can we get those types of things as well? Clothes.
There should be probably one of the general stores around might be able to have some things for you.
Is there a close one?
Oh, yeah, let me think of the name of that place that currently escapes my mind right now. It's right over there. She kind of nudges one of the male dwarves. Gurks, what's that place over there called? Are you talking about Lucille's? Aye, that one,
Yeah.
Lucille's. There you go. You just go straight out the front door here, and you take your first left, and then your second right, and it's right there on the edge. No problem. They should have most of everything you need as far as, some furs and some snowshoes. Sometimes she's got a potion or two. just depends on how her stock is. But those are rare around here and hard to get
I was-
sometimes.
I was fully expecting some type of D&D version of Trader Joe's. Sit down.
Dear Dwarf, is there anywhere we can get our hands on some sort of healing concoctions? I know that the Arctic is very dangerous, and we might need something to help us along.
I mean, I'm sure if you go to, like, the market proper, the bazaar, you might be able to find somebody there who can do it, but... You know, after getting yourself some equipment for surviving in this kind of weather, you may not have enough, like, if you're completely tapped out. Like, I don't know what y'all brought, but... You know, potions on this side of the spine are a wee bit expensive.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just take that information.
I've got no coin.
What's our starting goal?
Whatever
It's like
starting
15.
gold is for
Zero
your
for me.
class. Yeah, I give you guys equipment for free. It's just whatever the starting gold is for the class.
Okay.
And
I don't even know where
just,
to find that.
just for money's sake, those bloodstones are worth 50 GP each.
Okay.
So she's
Okay.
giving you 100 gold, basically.
Right on.
And Hal has that?
Hal has.
they're-
Well, she sent the 2 stones, and
Yeah.
then Arkley kind of felt them a
It
little
stuck
bit
its
and then
face
put them
into your-
down.
Yeah. Just put my face into your hand to examine them.
I feel like you need some glasses. You're always sticking your face into things.
I kind of don't have a good gauge of personal space above water.
If Arkley puts them down, I'll just with you know, making sure that the group's okay with it. I'll just kind of sweep them into my pouch, and I'll say, for safekeeping now, boys.
Didn't she say each in the beginning?
We only
Yes.
2 for now, though.
Right, 2 for
And
now.
2 for
as
now,
to
but
help,
each later.
as to
Gotcha.
help you to get some basic supplies. Instead of making that be a persuasion roll, you have a dwarf with you who's also in the mining business. So I just gave it to
Right.
you.
Thank you, Daddy.
So do we want to head out immediately then, or take
Yes.
some time?
What time of day is it, Adam? Is it pretty late when we get into town?
It's probably, I would say, landing, getting, drinking, talking. It's probably about time's hard, but somewhere
High noon.
around noon.
Okay.
You can't see the sun to know exactly, but just by the light, it is close to noon. You give or take an hour.
Okay. And they gave us rough directions to like the general
Yeah.
store and stuff like
Left,
that.
right.
I say we hit to the general store and get as little as possible.
Shall we go?
Well, what we need is necessary.
Yes.
Not exactly little.
I know what we need. I can help us pick it out.
All right, lead the
Shoes
way.
and warm clothes.
I'll open the door for everybody to go before me.
As you guys are stepping away to walk away, Captain Whiskey says, "Oi! Where are y'all going?"
Oh fuck! I forgot about that.
On a mission.
Gonna buy
Seems
some
to have a
beer.
job, Captain.
From one job to the next, really? All right then. Well, here, it's a little something for helping out at the way. You know the thing with the
I
small
slither all the way up.
icicles.
Whatchamacallits and
Like,
Here,
I'm
it's
slipping my way.
a little bit of our reserves, and he puts down a sack and then 2 vials.
Ooh.
It's not much, but it's you guys paid for your fare, but it's
Thank you.
Thank you. You know, like Larry
Very
is
generous.
fine. You know,
And I picked
and
them up.
Fenris is fine. We've had orca meat. I mean, all in all, it's a great adventure.
a dangerous
Mind
one,
if I
Captain,
took one of
but
the
yes.
potions?
Want to
Say-
examine.
Say
what
that
he
again,
put down.
Fenris.
I'm going to make sure with the party that it's okay if I take at least one of the vials.
Of course. I'm fine with that.
We don't
I
know
mean,
what they are yet.
I
Now
mean,
we're trying
I'm
to
fine with
examine
that.
it.
Do you know what's in the vials?
That's what I'm trying to figure out now.
I will
If you give
look
it
at it and see if I can figure it out.
Those vitals have a kind of healing property.
Ah,
Nice.
You know,
Of
they'll
what
do
caliber?
they'll do in a pinch, but also it's kind of like the concoction we fed to Fenris, and you know, it kind of warms you a little bit too. So there's 2 vials there. Each vial is good for 2 uses.
Okay.
Oh,
very generous.
So, for those of you who are keeping notes, what this will do is 1 use will give you cold resistance for 6 hours
Nice.
oh
and
man.
heal you for 1d4 plus 2
Wow.
each use.
Yeah.
So each bottle has 2 uses.
I'm gonna attempt to slide one into my fucking pocket, into my orifice underneath my elbow. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Would
That's fine if you take the vial as well. I am not a greedy Hal's not greedy, and so he doesn't mind whoever takes
I
what.
wasn't here either.
I was gonna ask we know they do the cold resistance thing, right? We all know that.
So Fenris knows that firsthand.
Okay.
She knows that they are disgusting. So also, for those of you taking notes, there is a save to keep it down.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a save to keep it down, and if you pass the save, you'll get the healing plus the cold resistance.
Cool. Okay.
okay.
You
I'll
don't
say
know what that you don't know what that save is. When we get there, we get there. But you know, Fenris failed, but then had assistance and succeeded. Is kind of how I played that out.
Sure.
okay. I'll say to the group, I don't know if anyone else can breathe and not swim underwater, but the cold really hinders me. If someone were to fall in, it would be extremely useful if I can get past the coldness. So, would you mind if I pocket this?
Oh, no
potion?
worries. Take it.
Take your potion, creature.
He just called me a creature.
I mean, you kind of are. So
I've never seen one of you
No,
before,
I
man.
like Hal.
Oh hell no! I look exactly like a human, just blue and with fish eyes. I have hair and everything.
Just
What the
blue and
fuck
with
is
fish
going-
eyes. Otherwise, I'm exactly
I mean-
like a human.
I'm not slimy or I'm just
Yeah,
really
You
flexible.
are moist.
You're
You
crazy.
said that you had
Yeah,
fish eyes.
you
too.
do
Kinda
say you
fishy
said-
eyes.
Just fish eyes.
You do say
Imagine
you're moist all
you
the time.
just like Avatar style
All right,
and
you
with
guys, get out of here.
I'll open the door for everybody to pass,
Yes.
and then hopefully I'll try to catch Fenris before he pops out, and it's important to me that this specifically Fenris trusts me, so I will take one of the bloodstones and offer it to him to keep it separated so that there's no distrust between us.
Adam, what's in the bag that he put down with the
I'll
healing potion?
definitely take it and tell you thank you. I'll make sure it stays safe.
I'm silent and I just nod and we continue on.
The bag that he has down is a bag of miscellaneous gems that you do not know the value to.
Okay.
Oh, I'll let them know that. Hey, do you mind if I hold on to this, or should I give it to the dwarf? Can you appraise these?
Yeah, I can give it a shot, I suppose. Let me take a look.
I
Hold
hand
on my
it to
hand.
him.
Can I figure out the
I'm going to be eyeing his.
You know,
family and the
Judgment
mining
on them.
business?
family mining business. I like this. I'm gonna say this is a religion for you. So make a religion check.
This is a religion.
What the fuck?
Family
God of
mining
coin?
business.
Ooh, look at that.
Okay, so you estimate that this bag of miscellaneous coins could be from 150 to 250 gold.
Moist.
Worth of emeralds, some small diamonds, rubies, a couple of bloodstones, but they're all like chipped pieces. So it's kind of like if
Oh,
somebody wants to make a
damage.
small jewelry piece, it could be worth more. Together they're worth something. So you're
hard
not
to-
100%, but
Hard to
with the
get an
19,
exact. That's
you're pretty good there.
150 to 250 gold or so.
I believe him.
Like an insight check.
Cut. Okay. That name is throwing me off.
Hand it over to him.
Something about that beard, it's really hard to see like facial expressions. Like you don't know
Yeah.
if he's smiling or is he scowling. So yeah, in general, yeah, he seems like a pretty trustworthy dwarf.
I have
And
like
you've met at least 4.
I have like a not a resting bitch face, but it's blank, and I blink, but it's not together. It's one eye then the other, and then I take it.
Really give him a weird look.
It's like a slow one, then
Oh,
blink out
in that
just
case.
like that. Yep,
Moving on.
like a lizard from Dango, the animated movie.
I think.
I turn back and I wink at the captain, and we leave.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
All right. So who remembers the directions?
Left, right.
Yep. Straight, left, right.
So you go out the door, you go left, and then you go right, and
We're back
there's
at the
a
same
butcher's
place.
Bad directions.
Well, that.
The dwarfs don't know what you're talking about. Too much ale, perhaps.
That's offensive. But you might be right. Can you find it for us? Should be around here somewhere.
I can attempt to. I'll look around and see what's around
Make
there.
a survival check with advantage because you're in the fucking Arctic. God
Oh,
damn!
yeah.
I should not have helped you make this character.
I like
You
it.
helped him make his character?
Yeah, that's part of the 0 session. Is I throw ideas out if somebody wants to ask me.
Was I not a
Yeah.
part of this session 0?
You said
You
with
don't ever check
advantage.
Discord.
Oh.
No.
Womp womp.
Oh man.
Oh no! Come on! I got 10.
I mean, it's not a high DC. With a 10, you remember. Oh, she said the second right. She did say make a left, and the second right
Okay.
was Lucille's.
Yeah.
And so you come back out and you look around, and then you see the sign, and you're like, oh man.
Lucille.
Now I kind of feel a little bad about saying she was drunk. Whatever.
I mean, she genuinely probably was.
Real quick. Kappa, do you still have to leave soon?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I think that's where we're going to end it tonight. I think this is a good spot to
Yeah.
stop at. Kind of just at the general store. And then I will describe what you guys see come next time, because by the time next time happens, you're going to forget and have to redo it all over anyway.
Oh no, I
But,
don't forget.
My character.
But you guys did pretty good considering the
Rolls.
killer whales came up
That was some
and took
bullshit.
the
Adam.
turtle
Of course.
right from the get-go.
Yeah, it was just the one bad decision you got over there to the edge, man, and no way of knowing.
I'm just gonna fish and nope.
Yep, you fished all right, man.
I mean, he got a big fish.
He
A big fish did bite. He just couldn't,
That's true.
couldn't
got
keep
it.
it in.
That
I'm glad that
fucker
we didn't get to
almost
carve
got
up that well there at the end. I wanted that hide and that blubber.
Oh, no.
Yeah, too bad.
I was
So
thinking,
I'll-
the
I-
question is
I'll
now
bet
is, do I go Moon Druid and turn into one later down the road?
Uh oh,
Ooh.
maybe.
I mean, you don't
Karma.
have to go moon to turn into that later. The killer whale's not a high CR.
Oh,
What
really?
is it?
Yeah, well,
I'm trying
I
to
hit
bring
it
it
with
back
a 13, I believe.
Is it like
It's
one?
only- It's only a 3.
Oh, okay.
Holy fuck! We took on 2 killer whales at level 1.
Well, when
Not
we say
really
we,
two.
our
You're
captain
like
did.
one. You're like half.
Yeah,
NPCs don't count. Goddamn it!
I slipped off into the water. Thank you very much.
That's right.
Hop.
That's right. Fenris
It was a
did the
confidence
most
jump.
work. He took 2 levels of exhaustion. He put in the most work.
Yeah, the Arctic's not too
I mean,
easy
I didn't
for you.
make not a single attack roll. I was just trying to get a whole turtle
Yeah.
out of a whale.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the snow golem, I didn't read until later that it's immune to almost everything that's non-magical. So I made it disappear.
Oh,
Yeah,
Because
fair enough.
that
I thought
that
you
would
didn't
have
nerf
been
things
bad.
at him.
yeah.
That would have
I
been
don't have
bad.
anything.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll nerf it if I'm the one who makes the mistake, not because we're missing people.
That's fair.
I wanted to know if I used a torch on it to attack, would that have been effective?
If you used a what?
I was gonna light a torch and just start smashing it with it. Would that have worked? Out of curiosity.
Mm,
Meh.
you could certainly try.
Yeah, fair
Okay,
enough.
summon that bastard right now.
All right, guys.
Keep in mind, before we go real quick, keep an eye on Discord, because since we are playing with a night shift nurse, schedules are sometimes, bouncing around. On this particular one, I wasn't capturing anybody's faces because I didn't know if, we didn't have everybody here early enough for me to do that. I would like to, because as far as stream is concerned, there's a lot of people active talking in the stream. So
Yeah.
being able to capture your guys' faces, like some of those, whenever we had that natural 20 for the save, like some of that stuff was gold, was good shit. So
Right.
just keep in mind, check Discord. You don't have to be daily, but like every other day, because I'm always posting something. We did lose a player before this game, so there is a spot open for this game. If any of you knows anybody who would like to
My
jump
second
in and
personality. I'll make another character.
play, no. But yeah, I think great game, everybody. Overall,
Yeah. Cool.
I think great game. And then remember, we're here next Saturday for the same thing. I think we're on time that time, right?
What
Kappa,
time?
we are into midnight.
We should be good.
We should be good. Okay.
Should. What time?
8 to midnight.
This next Saturday.
Should be able to.
Okay.
Something like that.
Because when I scheduled it on next week, you didn't have anything on the calendar at the time. So,
True.
If that
True.
has changed, then I need
Work has not.
Okay.
Work has not changed. However, whether I want a happy girlfriend or not, might.
That is a
I don't know. You're
So
right.
apparently
It's
there's
D&D.
You got 4
I've-
hot ass
I've got-
boyfriends right here.
Take a page out of
I've
Thinar's
got-
book. You know.
Well, it's there's dinner, but I don't know what time dinner is at. But once I find out, I will update you guys.
Perfect.
Okay.
If you vomit, he has to excuse you.
So we won't start
Fortunately, she's
earlier.
here
So
right
we won't.
now, so she'll
Okay.
hear
So
all of these excuses.
Okay, so we should be good, but just keep an eye out on Discord, and then just remember to try to pop in here. I would like at least 30 minutes early just to be in here. You don't have to be active; just be in the
set up.
game time channel. Those of you who want your cameras on, have your cameras on. You can be muted, and I can still set the cameras how they need to be, so I can capture everybody's responses. And then with that, we will see you guys next Saturday.
All right.
Boss Raiden.
Pumped, y'all. It's good to meet you guys.
Have a good one,
What's
everybody.
happening tomorrow? Adam,